Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into the Crickly Challenge Cast. My name is Jeffrey, your super cool best friend and podcast editor. I'm not actually sure to what extent we can keep calling this series a podcast if we have recorded video of our sessions going up for like the past X episodes, but whatever. It'll go back to normal once we're all safe to meet up again. But as far as I'm concerned, the pandemic is still going strong here in America, and that's not really good at all. But I digress. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and of course, make sure that you hit that bell so you're notified when a new episode is out. As I've stated before, we're coming to a close with the Anarchy Sons campaign, and from all of us, I'd like to thank you for sticking around with us and supporting our content for so long. We love tabletop role-playing games, and we love making this sort of content for you guys, but quite honestly, we'd still do this even if we had no one watching, just because it's so fun to do. But because of you guys, we appreciate every single one of you. But enough about that, enough about you, and enough about me. Let's get into episode 41 of Anarchy Sons.
Speaking of shut up, weebs, we all ready to start?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back, Critically Challenged fans. I'm almost a full beer deep, and we are finally ready to start. What's the episode before the last episode?
The
No, we call the last one the
finale.
pre-season finale.
Pre-finale.
What is
Finale.
the term? I
The
did not.
pre-season finale extension, or part 2.
Part 1.
Episode before final. Let me look it up real quick because I was not prepared. It is not the
Oh, are
season
you
finale.
talking about the penultimate episode?
See, that's what I thought it was called too, the penultimate.
That's the one before the last episode, isn't it?
Welcome to the penultimate episode of Starfinder. Penultimate is in asterisk. There's an asterisk under that title saying unless they fuck something up between now and then.
Yeah. Penultimate is actually a sub-series for us.
Follow us on our sister channel, Penultimate, where I guess we talk about pens. I
Alright,
don't know, man.
so does that mean we probably don't have that much time left in the campaign, right?
Yeah, more than likely it's 2 episodes, and then maybe.
Could I make a request for a kind of ability an enemy has?
Sure.
Could you give them something like a really strong charm? Because I really wanted to use this ability on this character, but I just got it today.
Do not worry, Mason. There will be. I will tell you with 100% confidence that you will. What's the ability? Before I say what I'm going to say.
Jealous Overlord. It lets me send signals back to try to undo it. Basically,
You will.
it's an opposed charisma check.
With 100% confidence, you will be able to do that ability. Because they're
Awesome.
without spoiling, maybe some people have enchantment. I don't know.
Nice.
Maybe some people try to take
Because
over
that
your
was
mind.
my favorite ability when I was looking up the stuff about mystics.
What?
Big thing, I think.
Anyways, welcome back to the penultimate episode.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Damn it! What's up?
If I throw an obscuring weapon mod, alright, so the obscuring weapon mod essentially, as a move action after you make your attack, you can make this weapon mod emit enough smoke to hide in,
Mm-hmm.
but it says that only projectile weapons or those that deal cold or fire damage can benefit from this. Now, the weapon that I'm doing does do cold damage, and it's not a projectile weapon, but it does do cold damage. So it should work, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure before I start swapping out all my fucking mods and everything. Alright, that was my whole last question.
Welcome back,
I kind
Critically
of
Challenge
realized
fans.
that it worked anyways halfway through, but whatever. We're good.
Welcome back to Critically Challenge fans to the penultimate episode. Hopefully, Jeffrey starts off right here, and I sound smart because I knew what penultimate means. Also, speaking of penultimate, follow our sister channel, Penultimate, where I think we talk about pens. That has not been. We're not sure about that, but look out for our sister channel, Penultimate, unless that's already taken. Then go subscribe to them, but also subscribe to us. I can't wait to get all those 4 penultimate viewers. to not watch our stuff. Let's do Mason. What happened last time? Because you obviously watched last episode of Critically Challenged.
Last time I went to a wedding and it was really fun.
Apparently Zaz went to a wedding. It was
No,
really
not
fun.
Zaz, me. I don't know what Zaz did. He didn't tell me.
Last episode, y'all confronted 7 members of the Sandstorm 9. There's still some question as is if y'all killed them all, or you definitely killed the 7 for sure. There was also 2 Lins within the group that y'all fought. That was also confusing. But yeah, that was basically. I think that's all you did the whole episode, right? Y'all just fought the Sandstorm 9.
Fairly
Sandstorm
certain.
7, yeah.
Sandstorm 7.
So, can you
Sandstorm 9,
describe
there's
to
only
me
7.
the
Yeah.
members we did see there?
So it was 2 Lins.
We also
One of
didn't
the-
see the Kasathan that we fought before.
One of the Lins was like this like really like war torn, like very very like ragged Lin, like scars all over his body, hair like full gray.
Yeah.
The mini that I chose to depict him as had an evil mustache to distinguish the two, because I didn't feel like commissioning Jeffrey for more fan art about Lin.
Yeah.
The second Lin was a much younger Lin, even younger than the Lin that y'all had previously talked to at Absalom Station. So neither of the Lins felt quite right, I would say. But yeah, those are the 2 Lins that y'all fought.
Yeah, and the younger Lin, I think it was the younger Lin when he died. It was a reptile. It was
Is the reptoid?
yeah, right. You said that it was like this form was.
One of them was.
suitable.
I don't remember
One
which
of them could like it appeared to like shift his form at will.
Did either of the Lins address us as if he knew us?
The Worn Torn Lin seemed to vaguely remember Byodo, but neither one of the Lins said like, "Oh, hey Noki, what's going on?" You know.
I gotcha.
I do recall Noki telling Akron, "They're not our allies," and then shooting the fake Lin, or the Lin that could morph, killing him. So hopefully it's not your allies.
Yeah, they're not.
Also, Teresa, you said that the Kasathan wasn't here. Is that the one who had the megaphone when we fought in the arena?
Yeah, it was the one that had like the boombox friend.
So
Okay, yeah.
Byodo would tell you, if Byodo was here right now, that he fought a Kasathan in the arena whose face morphed into Lin. So,
Everybody is Lin. Oh my gosh. So
Oh, I'm also Lin. I have the skin.
yep, you have the Lin skin.
So maybe it was the one that we killed?
That is, I cannot tell you guys.
I don't know how many Lins there are, but we need to kill all of them now just to be safe.
I would say all of them -1, probably.
Well, I think the one that was the real one was the old Lin, and he's already dead too. So the rest
Oh,
of them
shit.
can't be safe.
So wait, the Lin that we saw at Absalom Station wasn't real?
I mean, I don't think so. Because we saw an old Lin. Like an older Lin that seemed to remember
Oh, yeah.
Kyoto.
see.
Write down in the comments, what do you think's going on with Lin? Did the DM fuck up
Probably
and
a
put too
clone.
many Lins? Did the DM not
too many
explain enough?
This is not a coincidence.
Go ahead and write your favorite theories in the comments. I know Sea Dog Valerio will.
And please feel free to link any edits of Too Many Cooks that you make for Too Many Lins. We would really appreciate that.
Yeah, obviously. Any fan edits you want to make, just retweet me, man. Just put me in. Just
we will
post
like
it.
the video and share it on social media.
I will personally cry if anyone made any if you made anything, I would literally
Not
just
like
cry.
a he got bullied cry, like a thank you so much cry.
Yeah, definitely. And I would show it to all of my friends. Unlike this, I don't show this to any of my friends because most of my friends already watched this. But yeah, so y'all fought the Sandstorm 9. Only 7 of them. That was weird. But outside of that, the final words, as Noki did grave words on all the Lins, and all the Kasathans as well. The final words for one of them was Dejets. Timothy pointed out that Dejets is a magical.
It's a material that increases the DC of a spell, I believe.
Look at that! It's almost like
on my old eyes.
It's almost like Zaz watched last episode.
Yeah, I used to have the Jet psychoactive eyes, but I switched those out. I pulled out the contacts, like they do in Naruto, but the contact is a whole ass eye.
Speaking of contacts, all right, this happened this morning. I was putting on my contact, and for those of you that wear contacts, sometimes it doesn't sit right in your eye.
Did you have to remove
it's
your
gonna
whole
fall out,
eye?
right?
Oh yeah.
And so I put my hand near where my chin is to so that it would land in my hand, and the fucking thing hit my hand and into my mouth.
Bounced into your
Fucking
mouth?
threw it away. It's fucking.
Oh no.
And I've only had this I wear monthlies, right? I've only had this contact for 3 days, and I was like, nope, getting a new one. Not
That's
dealing with that shit today.
That's funny.
In case you wonder, they're salty.
I bet.
I've always wondered what contacts taste like.
We don't need the machine for that. That's one thing out of the way.
Now that one of the mysteries of the universe has been answered. Contacts taste salty. But yeah,
Still need to know what lava tastes like.
Still don't know what lava tastes like.
Probably like rocks, but really
hot rocks.
The one of the Lins, their dying words were
this
were
form
Dejets.
suited me well.
I don't know what the other one was.
I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of this form suited me well.
I think the other Lin's last words were, "This isn't my true form," so something along.
Basically.
Oh yeah, and then revert into a Reptoid. Something like that. So just 1 million Lins. They're out there, boys. But yeah,
I'm thinking all the Sandstorm 9 is just all Lins. It's just 9 Lins.
The 9 stands for 9 billion.
Should we reach into
Or that too, yeah.
the mouth of the other Lin to see if there's a Reptoid inside? Or, we could just cut it open. It's already dead. I don't know if I want to do that.
What? What are you cutting open?
Because remember the last time that we saw the Reptoids, they were wearing suits, and we had to reach in. Oh, but it was just the Vesk one, right?
Yeah, I think it was just the Vesk one.
Yeah, it was more like a skin, I think, not a suit. Well, I'm not sure.
It was like a skin suit. Because the Vesks are
a
bigger.
Or a suit.
Yeah, like a suit. Made out of skin.
Like a skin suit,
Bill.
Stop it. Stop it.
Just like Buffalo Bill. But do lizards really have skin, or is it just scales?
Wow.
That's a question for the Scalies.
Very offensive.
I'm sure all the Scalies do as well. But anyways, you currently find yourselves in the Sandstorm 9 makeshift headquarters. You all have looked through all the Sandstorm 9's possessions. However, you have not looked through. You looked through all their pockets. You have not looked through the.
What's in his?
In the
Crap!
boxes.
I forgot to choose a new spell.
What's in the box?
You have not looked through the boxes. Also, the tank is fucked up.
Yeah, I was working on the tank.
Yeah,
see, I thought you were just holding it like a weapon.
Christian, have I technically leveled at this point?
Not at this point, no.
Okay.
Also, do they have any snacks on the fires?
You look at the fires. There are no snacks, unfortunately. Oh.
There's spells.
Unfortunately, no snacks on the fire. They looked like they were there to keep them warm. Just kidding. This is a desert planet.
Well, at night it probably gets super cold.
I think it's just because I did not have any other campfire options on my map making thing. So, campfires. Regardless, y'all can go ahead and look through the boxes. As y'all look through the boxes, what's in the box? As y'all look through the boxes, you see.
Please don't be a penis.
No penises.
Thank goodness.
Don't know why that was a fear.
Well, that was plural. That's still, we don't know for certain if there was one in there or not.
No
We just know there isn't multiple.
There is no penis,
Yeah.
and then in parentheses S. No dick in the box. As you open one of the boxes, there is a familiar green jar with a brain in the center.
With a brain?
Ooh.
Ooh, talk to the brain.
Ooh. Wait, can we talk to it? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, I heard. I was just, it was nasty, so I was kind of, parsing it in my head.
What?
Who is this?
Me.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, hello, like, could you guys hear me on Discord? I didn't say that in character.
No, it was the brain. It was the brain responding.
Oh,
shit. As the brain is like, what? Oh, I mean, General Lin?
What?
What?
We just killed Lin.
What? Am I dead? I would
Lin.
explain the what? Oh, hi, Lin.
General Lin.
That's me.
So he's the real Lin?
Wait, so do you run the Sandstorm 9?
What? Who are they? Hello?
I'm confused.
We should hold on to this jar and ask it questions later.
Wait, so what do you do, General Lin?
I mean, I lead the Stuarts in the battle against the Vesk.
The battle against the
If I
Vesk?
heal him while he grows body
So there's not a battle against the
hold on,
Vesk.
wait.
Well,
what did we do last time to get that guy?
We did reincarnation, which I could do that, but I'd have to pick it as my spell. I forgot to pick my spell before the session started, so I'm picking it now.
Real quick, Mason. Reincarnation. How long does reincarnation last? I mean, like, how far back can you reincarnate a body? Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just gonna kill him and reincarnate the brain.
Well, like, I mean, how long? Oh, yeah, that's right. We established you can do that.
Yeah.
Wait, but
anyways, we haven't leveled up yet, so you don't have that spell regardless.
Oh yeah, true.
The other people that we had talked to, didn't they know that their bodies had been taken or something?
Yes,
Well,
they did know that. I remember
did they?
that. They said, I don't know where I am. The last thing I remember is this. I think they only knew it because we told them, actually.
Ew.
But they knew that something was wrong. They were like, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything. Can't smell anything. That stuff,
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I can't see, smell, or hear anything except for you guys.
Or
What do you think you
feel,
are?
or, all the things.
I
Or
mean,
I'm
taste.
surprised he hasn't gone insane because he's been here for
what do
like,
you mean? What do you think
20
I am?
years?
No, like, where do you think you are?
Probably like war, asteroid, dysphoria
Nope.
somewhere. The last mission I was
Nope.
sent on was Yoski 13. We were gonna do a battle there.
So you never went? Did you ever go
Did
into
you-
battle?
Yeah.
I mean, not. I mean,
Do you remember going into battle?
I remember going to sleep and then this.
So he was
So
killed in his
never
sleep
Went into
by
battle.
reptoids.
So we gotta kill Lin.
What? No, don't do that.
I mean the other.
So
Lin.
the actual Lin
It's
was
not-
killed in his sleep by reptoids, and it looks like it looks like we already killed the reptoid that did it, because
But
that
there
was the
were-
older one
but
that recognized
Unless
Biodo,
we
right?
didn't,
Well, I mean that
because there
the
were
older one
two-
recognized Biodo. How else would he have recognized Biodo? And he looked like older.
Yeah, but that means that there's
I
multiple.
think this one must be the
reptoids that are being
original, and that the
disguised
one
as
we
Lin.
saw was a replica.
No, it definitely is. The one that we saw is probably a reptoid that's part of the Sandstorm 9. But I'm
knew
saying,
what
like,
the old Lin looked like.
yeah. Well, I mean, exactly, yeah. Because I mean, there's been 3 Lins that we've met so far. So the real one was
the brain.
killed, and it's the brain, and the reptoids have been using him to make more Lins.
Disgusting.
It's weird that they'd have multiple instead of just one.
Christian,
Yeah.
Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
a pretty handsome guy.
Did the older Lin that we fought, did he revert back too, or
He did not. Go ahead, whoever wants to, make a mysticism check.
I will. Okay. Do you want me to use my level 11 version of the skill?
Yeah.
I will assist him.
Alright, so it's plus 25 in that case, so D20.
1d20. See if I can actually help him or not.
You helped.
Did I roll it? Oh shit, why is my thing at the very top? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Mason, add 11 to that.
Alright, 42. The meaning of life.
40 and 42.
The perfect mysticism roll of all time.
Yeah, it is perfect. There are spells that will, or there are spells, surgeries, morphic skins. There's a million different ways to appear like someone virtually permanently.
I could mind probe this guy if we want to ask him questions.
Can I analyze it using my vast knowledge of technology and shit like that and see if I can find out what they're using to make him look like that permanently?
It may be, you can definitely roll an engineering check. It might not be engineering, however.
Could I just search like the back of his neck for morphic skin implantment?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you put that shit like on you and then it morphs your skin.
Yeah. So go ahead.
That's more or less what I'm asking. Is I want to look around and use my knowledge of augments and shit like that to see if I notice anything that would then direct me to use like an engineering check or culture or whatever it is.
But what I'm saying is it could be, you can make whatever check you want, but it might not be an augment. It could be, like a polymorph spell that...
We'll do engineering.
Let's look specifically for morphic skin first, since that's familiar to us.
As you...
that's what I want Zaz to do, is like feel around to see if he can find... Because he knows what it feels like, because he has one on his back. You know what I mean?
Right,
see if he can find the little thing for it.
Timothy, you're searching the... Mason, go ahead and make a check as well.
Alright, is that a investigation or perception?
There's not an investigation.
Does investigation
skill,
even
perception.
exist?
Also, would detect magic work if the person's already dead?
No.
Yeah, there's no investigation check, Mason.
Yeah,
oh yeah, you're
since,
right.
Both of you go over.
Oh shit.
The Lin, both of you go over to the Lin body, which has been I think Byodo ripped him in half, or maybe that was just in my head.
I think I shot him.
No, he ripped out his lungs.
Ah, yeah.
Byodo ripped out his lungs. That's right.
Was it for him or somebody else?
No, I shot his lungs.
Yeah, you shot the
you
lungs,
shot his lungs,
then Byodo took it out.
And then Byodo got the finishing blow and ripped out his lungs. So you walk up to a skeleton that basically has his chest cavity exploded out next to a pile of his own lungs, as you're both just I'm just gonna take a look, and neither one of you see a morphic skin around him, even if you kind of touch his gross old body.
Damn, I rolled so bad.
Neither one
I got
of you.
36 on my perception.
Yeah, but I crit failed.
Yeah, true that.
Okay. Well then, let's just go down the list of things that we do know. We also know about the spells that do it. Which one? What is it called? Is it just called disguise? I think so.
Go ahead and make a mysticism check.
Alright.
I will assist you, since my mysticism is not as good. Damn, I can't type worth the shit, guys.
That is okay.
I have trouble typing the plus symbol. I usually hit underscore.
Do I add anything to a help check? Or is it just a straight D20?
I think you make your... I thought you made your mysticism check.
Oh, is that how I do it?
I think so.
Well, then here.
You succeed.
Nice. So 63?
Cool. I don't think you had the 23. I think you just had my ranks,
just
right?
The rank.
Oh,
correct.
Okay.
And so you would add 11 ranks to it.
So 51.
51. You're going through a list of possible spells. Disguise self probably would not last post-mortem.
What about polymorph?
Yeah,
polymorph probably would.
Polymorph probably there are ways to make a spell permanent. So
Right. Do I know if he already looked like Lynn before the fight, or did he look like it during?
He as far as you are aware, he looked like this before and during the fight.
Okay, so he probably made the change permanently.
So this one,
unless he actually is Lynn,
well,
like a clone of Lynn.
It would make sense that he made it permanent because he had all the...
Go ahead.
Since it is permanent, we won't really find any evidence of magical ways that he could transform.
I have that chemical analyzer.
Everyone
I guess I don't really...
me it probably wouldn't help. Make me an intelligence, just a flat intelligence check.
Can I just click on my int stat for it to roll that on this, or? Yep, it did.
Smart.
You can always roll high.
Okay.
Like a natural 20. Zaz,
I rolled
make an intelligence check.
Oh, you want me to make an intelligence check?
If you want to make an intelligence check, you can.
What if I find out I'm an idiot? It sounds too risky.
If you don't want to be big brain,
if it helps,
I only rolled a 9.
I have 0 intelligence and I crit. So.
I am one less brain than Timothy. I am okay with that.
Technically, Noki rolling the high intelligence. So, Noki, you would know that there were 2. So when y'all were at the last one's base headquarters, y'all went on the computer. You looked up Lynn. There were 2.
There was 2. Yep.
Different names for Lynn.
There was a changeling and a regular.
One of them, one of the Lynns had the appearance was like altering, just like it would for Zaz. I think Zaz also had an altering appearance, and I think one of them had a Lashuntan appearance, I believe.
Yeah.
So
one of them said Lashuntan, one of them said changeling.
Yeah. One of them also said there was a Lynn of like deception. That was the god that he would ascend into if he ascended into a godhood. The other one, I believe, was war. Or something aggressive like that.
Oh my god, what if Lynn is Nyarlathotep?
With a natural 20, you would not think that. With a natural 20, you would kind of piece together the Lynn brain that you have in your hand died right before he went to the Yoski 13.
Right.
The old Lynn would be the age
war Lynn
that Lynn would be if he had lived all the way through Yoski 13. The young Lynn that y'all met, who is significantly younger, who looks significantly younger than Byodo, probably a different Lynn. And
so
yeah, but doesn't
we're making the assumption now that both of those are or at least like some variant of Lynn. And one of them is the war Lynn, the one that we just killed, because he actually participated in the war, and the other Lynn is more of like the political Lynn, the Lynn of deception and shit.
Yeah, like, trust me, guys, the police aren't bad.
Yeah, something along those lines.
So does this
the one that's out there is the
other
deception Lynn?
Yes.
Potentially. With a natural 20, that's what you think.
Perfect.
But yeah, so that's what you find in the first box.
What's in the second?
As you go through the second box, you find just like it's basically just like a box full of just like credits and just like a bunch of like, jewels and stuff. Yeah, just like just a bunch of money.
How much we talking?
How many people are there in your party? 5?
Oh
6?
fuck! Is it 5 or is it 6?
I think it's 5, including Nassim's character.
Raz is not here. It's 15,000. It's 15,000 credits. Split 5. That's 3,000 credits each.
So I will take.
You will take I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm definitely taking Byodo's, but
Byodo's.
Akron still owes me some too. So.
Are you keeping
so I'll be
track of how
taking
much?
both of theirs.
How much they owe you, by chance?
Akron owes me 2,800 now, and Byodo owes me 23.
Jesus.
So, Akron's debt has been paid, and he gets a little bit of money.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because it's 3,000 each, and you said he owed you 28 something.
No,
He had-
800 after the
it was-
3,000.
It was after that. Yeah, he owed me 5,000.
Ah, so Acheron's debt has not been paid.
Yep.
And
So
Biodo is a
9,000
long way away from.
Yeah, he ain't getting to do shit anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, that's in the second box. That is let me move Noki over there.
And the third
Yeah,
box.
this box. And I'll move. Oh, I can't move Zaz over there, huh? On that screen. On this screen, I can. Yeah, so just like a shit ton of money. In
That's my
these two
favorite
boxes.
kind.
Oh, what about those over there? The little white ones. What are those?
And Acheron and Biodo will just be chilling out because they got fucked up. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna.
Do they need healing?
No, I think Biodo just got.
Yoda said that he went into his health, but he was like a couple of points.
I think he only
into-
got like 1 point into his health.
I
Yeah.
will heal him to max using my staff.
You use your staff and just give him just like a small little like Rafiki tap on his head.
Yeah, I think I can only give it out in increments of 5 with the
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah, you,
Vicky
So I give him
full
5.
swap.
yeah. So you swat Biodo on his noggin, dealing 4 points of damage, and then restoring all 5 of them back to him.
Nice.
Just so you don't waste anything. Yeah, Rafiki tap.
Yeah.
As Noki, as you search through the second, or as the remaining boxes, as Zaz begins healing, you see, as you open all 3 of them, you see 1/3 of a rune in each box.
Oh, nice.
1/3 is kind of like it looks like they attempted to break it 3 ways. It's not like a perfect like cut in thirds. It is very much like
We need duct tape.
you
However much they could
broke
break
it. You broke it like you attempted to
Duct
break it in
tape.
thirds.
Or like string. Do I have string? Can we say that I have string and I like string it together?
I will give you duct tape, Noki. As you pull out a roll of duct tape and begin duct taping the rune together,
I
nothing
wonder if they
happens.
separated it for a reason, other than like we just each want a piece.
That, or it could have been accidental.
You guys have no idea.
Is
And-
it? That's it. That's all that's in the boxes.
Yeah, that's all in those. Yeah, just fuck ton of money. Lynn's brain and 3 runes, or a third of 3
It
runes.
happens.
Third of 1 rune. That's how you say the words. But yeah, and Timothy,
Oh wait, it was only okay. It was. I'm sorry. Is it all 3 pieces of the rune, or just
Yes.
a third of that rune?
No, it is all 3 pieces of the
Okay.
rune.
Just wanted to make sure.
Rune was
Okay.
broken into thirds.
Okay, that's what I
also
thought you
went-
said at
It was
first.
also as you kind of like check out this box. This box is it's made out of a similar material as I forgot the exact name of it, but y'all have like a briefcase that protects against divination.
Oh, okay. That way it
Can't be found by like normal like a locate object spell or something like that.
We should put
Yeah.
all of the runes in these.
That would be a lot of. Well, I
What if
mean,
we
if we
lost
just
it?
throw all
We'd
of our
be
runes into that
fucked.
one box, we'd.
How big is the box?
It's a pretty big box.
We could take one box and put the runes in them.
It's like a. It appears the only thing is just it's like a padded box. It's probably like a foot by foot. Pretty big box.
But like, what if we lost the box, guys? We'd lose all the runes. We wouldn't have any
Yeah.
way to find them.
That's true enough.
Funny that y'all say that because I assumed that y'all had all the runes in the briefcase that you had that
Do we?
that prevented divination.
I don't
You know
know.
what?
I guess now we do.
I guess
That-
You know what?
that's just-
Zaz is an idiot. We've been doing that the whole time.
That was just in my head canon. I did not know if you guys actually officially.
I
put
thought
it
we
in.
just had them like stacked really roughly in the null space chamber and just hope for the best.
You know what? That sounds more
When-
like you guys.
When we've gotten
And
the
putting them in
runes,
a very secure box. Sorry, briefcase.
It's like when you put dishes in the sink and sometimes you're just like, I hope that doesn't break, but I'm gonna walk away for a little bit.
Yeah, you just throw them
Like
in the
I
null space
imagine
chamber.
a pile like that.
Oh
Did
man,
anything
dude.
happen with the runes that we had that we collected previously when we first acquired them?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Nothing special happened when like we got them, like in the moment that we got them.
No.
It wasn't until like after.
Not in the moment that you got them. No.
Okay.
It was always, for you at least, it was always when you went to sleep that night.
And which rune is this again?
This would be the last rune of evocation.
And what was evocation?
Evocation is damage spells.
Damage spells?
Basically, yeah.
Like summoning the elements to do damage and things like that.
Oh my gosh! You can be the avatar!
Yeah.
Sure.
Except I think there's way more elements in this game, so we'd be like the master of the 8 elements or some shit.
We'd be like the Phoenix avatar.
Or all of your evocation spells do 1 additional damage per dice.
Does anybody have evocation spells?
Yeah, that's the explosive fireball. So it would do 96 plus 9 now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Essentially.
That's a lot of d6s.
We'll just put this in the briefcase with the rest.
Oh no, Mind Thrust is enchantment, right, Mason?
It's
Enchantment.
I think it is a mind affecting enchantment. I will check right now though.
Sorry.
It's oh wait, it's not it. It's divination mind affecting.
No, it's divination. That's wild.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just nerfed myself. I thought, yeah, because we have the enchantment rune, and I thought it would be applied to mind thrust. The thing where
Mason.
constructs don't get the +2 against it.
Plot twist, Mason. It is. You had that power. You thought it was the enchantment rune, Mason, but turns out that power was within you the whole time.
Oh shit!
After Zaz realizes this valuable lesson, Timothy, go ahead and make me an engineering check.
And also, I immediately mind thrust Timothy is level 4. Just kidding.
You murdered Timothy.
Just to show him I can do it.
Now that he's mind thrusted, he's gonna put the life bubble on
44.
him.
Timothy, do you have any natural resistance to this? With the 44, it will probably take you, with the like, you have all your tools and stuff, but you're basically like, all right, let me take all of the broken off and like destroyed pieces of my tank, and
Now,
quick patch my tank.
real quick.
Okay.
Now that we found the room, have we leveled up?
No.
In real time.
Because
Yes, in real
rune's
time.
still broken, so you have not officially leveled up yet.
Oh, we
Okay,
gotta
got it.
fix
But yeah, it will.
We need that.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at repairing shit.
But this is like rock.
Let me see. Actually, let me see my shit.
We could melt it into
'Cause
lava.
I think I might have
then
gotten
taste
a
it
quick
and then
repair
rebuild
Wouldn't
key
that
at one
take
point,
away
but I
like
don't
its
know.
properties?
Us tasting it?
Turning it into lava.
No, just kidding.
Okay, no, I don't have.
It would probably destroy that
See,
shit.
it'd take me
if
a
we
while.
Put it in lava. I think Christian is suggesting we find someone to fix it, and then maybe they will also make weapons for us. And that's how we get our weapons and items and all that.
Is that what
do you think
he's suggesting?
fix it?
Don't answer the
I mean-
question.
How many hours will it take for me to fix it up?
Fix the tank.
Yeah.
With a 44, it'll probably take like 2 get.
Did you say 44?
No,
or
with a
44.
With a 44.
Oh,
So
okay.
Engineering check.
44-hour long shift.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought he was saying, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You can get it to it won't be like fully fixed.
Yeah.
You can get it to a point where you can like drive it back to the ship and then do like the
Fix
actual
it.
repair. Probably in like, I would say close to like an hour, 2 hours.
Okay, that's not bad.
Who do we know? Do you think
Do we know? Probably not.
do you think either like Julikesh or the undead guy would be able to like fix the rune.
Do we know how to fix magic items? In general?
Technically, Timothy does.
I might know something about it, but not on this scale, I don't think.
Yeah. Do you know anyone off the top of your head? Do you know anyone off the top of your head who can fix like?
Like, is there like
seemingly
a
like century-old
repair shop you go to, or how do we do it in this world?
Ooh, what
I
about
assume my
that-
character would know a little
What
bit.
about the priest
To
from?
fix it, what would it be? It wouldn't be an engineering check, right? It would be a
This
mysticism.
would definitely be a mysticism check.
Yeah, so that's not really my realm.
The priest from
Absalom Station.
Saint Litmus.
Yes.
The one that was like a weird constructy thing.
Yeah, that he was super dope and actually.
The one who had all the artifacts,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
Saint
gargoyle wings and stuff.
Yeah, the construct
Never
dude,
found the
or whatever the
cave.
fuck he was.
Yeah.
He was-
Oh yeah. He is a
wasn't. He
construct.
wasn't a person thing. He was something.
He looked
different.
like a person until we saw through it.
He was 3
Yeah.
million nanobots in a trench coat.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
Construct.
Man,
Yeah,
every
anything
time
big
I think I
looks
meet
like
a nice person, they turn out to be a billion nanobots in a trench coat.
Every time.
I feel you.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can
you
head
don't-
back there and
Yeah,
see
you
if he
don't
knows.
know.
Oh, wait. Did Saz and Anarchy ever meet with us here? We told them to meet us here.
You told them like, hey, be ready to meet us. They never. I don't think you ever gave them like an official signal to meet you guys.
Oh, I thought I told them to just come here as quickly as possible.
Quickly as
Well, if
possible.
we're going back to Absalom Station, I'm just gonna tell them to stay there.
They're like halfway here. Just
Yeah.
kidding, guys. We had it handled.
LOL, JK.
My bad.
Yeah, LOL, JK. We're heading over there, maybe? Question mark. They're like, cool. We haven't left yet.
Thanks for the info.
We'll cancel our spoober. Message from Saz, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys can definitely try St. Litmus over in Absalom Station. He, based on what you guys know, probably the only person to have interactions with a perhaps century-old artifact would probably be St. Litmus. And that's kind of the only
How far is Epsilon? Oh, 3 days?
Absalom Station's
Couple of days.
yeah, 3 days away. Everywhere, always 3 days away from Absalom Station. But because you guys are actually like the next planet over, I believe, you guys can get there within, I would say, like less than a day, as long as you don't fuck it up.
Do you want to go there? Or...
Sure.
I need to go there anyways.
Alright.
Yeah, just let me fix the tank up first. Before...
Is there anything else that
Or
we
we,
need to do here before we...
Oh.
We could put it on the ship, and you could fix it on the ship. It's a 3-day travel. Oh, you mean walk back to the ship?
Yes, I'm glad you're with me now.
Yeah,
I start walking towards the ship, and I say, we weren't gonna do that?
yeah. The tank, Mason, currently is broken. It has the broken condition, so it moves pretty slow right now. So Timothy's gonna try to repair it past the broken, just past the broken condition, to get it to where.
I say, what, Timothy? You don't have an Apple Watch where you can just press a button and then the ship comes and levitates the broken tank or some shit?
Sadly, no.
Yeah, Timothy is more of an Android guy than an Apple guy, to be honest.
Oh, well, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, those even have more capability with jailbreaking and all that. I'm surprised you don't got it on the, downloaded and all that.
On the downloaded.
Yeah. Yeah, on the downloaded. I think I was gonna say on the, and then I just switched to
Yeah,
downloaded.
on the DL, on the download.
Yeah.
All right, so Timothy spends the next hour or so fixing up the tank. Johnson steps out. He's like, "Hey, is there anything I can do?"
Sure.
Tell us.
Yeah, anything I can help you with? I'm not the best at tools or fixing things or anything really, but I can definitely...
mean, if he has just a couple ranks in engineering, he'll be helpful. I'll give him some tasks that he can do.
He looks at his palm, and he's like, nope. Don't got any of that stuff.
Could you go help Bioto with whatever he's doing?
Yeah. You see Bioto's just like sitting in the sand. He's like, hello Johnson. You can sit in the sand next to me. As he's just like a lizard bathing in the sun. Yeah, for the first time, as everyone looks, for the first time, you see Bioto bleed his own blood, just out of his nose, but he is wearing that blood proudly. He's like, yeah, I got fucked up. Doesn't matter if Zaz
He only lost one hit point. What does he mean?
He did. He only lost 1 hit point, but he got fucked up, apparently.
I mean, that is, for Bioto, that is
that a
fucked
metaphor?
up.
No, for Bioto, that is a lot of health that he lost, actually.
A lot of stamina, that's what I'm saying, though.
He looks at Timothy, he looks at Timothy and Zaz simultaneously with his lizard eyes and says, nobody makes Bioto bleed his own blood.
But didn't you, like, almost die one time?
That was a long time ago. That was before Bioto became the Bioto, the destroyer of handsome faces, or whatever my full title is. I don't remember.
I could have sworn I was prompted during a fight that we had together. Bioto is really fucked up. You should heal him. And it was a lot more than 1 hit point.
You know, who's to say? I can't. Bioto can't remember every battle Bioto gets into. You know, this time I started bleeding. I think it was from the dryness in the atmosphere, but I started bleeding nonetheless.
From the dryness in the atmosphere?
Yeah, you know, like really dry outside, your nose starts bleeding.
Oh, good.
That's what I think it is, but Bioto still blood his own blood. Historic day.
Oh, by the way, since we're talking about people's health and all that, with status, does anyone have any ailments?
No, I'm good.
No, I don't think anyone has any ailments.
What about Raz? Is he alright?
He wasn't here with us.
I think I still casted status on him before he left, though.
You...
I mean, I think he's in a different dimension. I don't know if status... does dimension hops.
You kind of like really concentrate and like get a feel for Raz. You're like, is Raz okay? Raz? He's doing fine. Last time you saw him, he went to the car wash dimension. Dimension where all they do is play car wash, but best you can tell.
Yeah, I imagine.
He's doing okay. The hour or two pass as the party reconvenes back into the tank, and the tank drives off into the sunset.
As tanks do.
As tanks do drive off into the sunset. Tank, pretty shaky.
As it is.
Significantly more shaky than you would have anticipated, or than your previous ventures with the tank. But
and what? I assume Timothy did like duct tape and WD-40 type repair.
That's
like, what other stuff would you have on
it's
you?
a little bit better.
Oh, you do have welding stuff?
I mean, yeah, it's part of my toolkit.
A little bit better, but you know,
nice.
Timothy doesn't necessarily have
metal
this,
duct tape.
Timothy doesn't necessarily have like enough bulk to just repair the tank outright.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of
So you soldered it back together.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Enough.
it's a lot of like, hey, that piece used to be on this tank. Let me just slap it on and weld it on. And
does anyone have a paper clip? No.
Yeah, he did not like repair it. He MacGyvered the tank back together.
Yep.
Yeah, it functions.
And that's the best we're gonna get out of it for right now.
To get back to the ship.
Just no one shoot the cannon. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, please don't.
Yeah.
Actually,
If you shoot the cannon, it will probably cause the tank to shake off all the repairs.
and then we are walking home.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I would say it is technically functionable.
Big ol' technical right there.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much meaning it really ain't.
Big technical with a huge asterisk next to it, but
Yeah.
eventually you'll find yourselves back onto the ship. The tank enters into the loading dock. I'll say I will say it is well past into the evening. It is well into nighttime as y'all re-enter into the ship. I have you guys. Oh no, I have the old Biodo picture. I need the new Biodo picture. Uh-oh, that's my beard. But as y'all
Guys,
enter
where'd
back.
Biodo go? He was standing right there.
Sorry, comrade.
thank God.
I had to step out into the captain's quarters, as I like to call it.
So
You
the
see
bathroom,
Akron?
got
You
it.
see Akron's like, yeah, speaking of captain quarters, anyone want any food? If not,
Yeah,
yeah,
can I
okay.
get a bowl of captain's quarters?
Hey, captain's
Just
quarters.
kidding, no,
He looks
please
at
no.
as he's already like pulled out like one of those like rolls of quarters, as he like breaks it and he's like pouring it into a pot and he's like, "Are you sure?"
Oh,
Captain quarters, no
yeah,
problem.
I'm good. You can have that, Biodo. I'm good.
And he's like, "It's better than this stale rice," as he like opens his quick whatever and just like like 3 bulk worth of rice falls out of his arm. Like, better to eat than this rice. But I will take the captain's quarters. Yeah, captain quarters, just roll full of cooked quarters, because there's probably some
With
space
rice.
races. There's probably some space races that eat metal. So
Yeah.
captain's quarters,
Probably.
just pure quarters. But yeah, Timothy, you and Johnson load the tank back on the ship. Unfortunately, Timothy, you have to. You're the only one who knows how to drive.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll set our course and all that jazz, and then get it to where it can pretty much just autopilot itself and go back and fix up the tank
If
after that.
going to crash, don't.
yeah, exactly. Very, very simple code.
You put in the secret piloting code. If crash, don't. And set
I'm
off.
like, there, that should do it.
As Akron,
Yeah, I'll make a piloting check
Akron and
too for
Biodo's
you.
like, so is piloting really that hard?
Yeah, I only rolled a 2. And I'm like, yeah, it's super hard. And like the whole time I'm doing like what they do in movies where you're like hitting a whole bunch of keys and shit to make it look like there's a whole lot of like extra work.
Yeah, most of these buttons aren't actually connected to anything.
Oh no, they don't know that.
Yeah, but no one else knows that. So it looks really hard.
So it works.
Yeah. And you guys spend the next with the 22. Unfortunately, even
Yeah, it's
due to
pretty
your
bad.
close proximity, will take 3 days.
Okay. Well, 3 days is faster than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. So everyone has 3 days to recover, rest, relax, do anything you guys want to do. And is there anything anyone wants to do within those 3 days?
Well, I mean, we haven't
Yes.
leveled up yet technically, right? So I'm not going to make my weapon or
Still
anything.
technically have not leveled up.
Okay.
I'm going to use the smart fridge to
Oh,
browse
boy.
the infosphere for information on how to repair magical weapons and magical items and other things like that.
Yeah.
I
as
will
you-
assist him in that endeavor.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
both of you. Make me either a computers or a culture check.
I will make you a computers check.
I would like to call the.
I will probably make one of those. Let me see which one.
I will probably.
I cannot make either.
Go ahead and just make a
Oh,
straight
you're not trained
intelligence
or
check.
something, or what?
Make a what check?
Just straight intelligence check then, Zaz.
Alright.
You have a 12 intelligence?
27. Oh. 17.
I love how you said 27. Like, yeah, that's what I just rolled on the D20.
That should tell you something about my intelligence.
Yeah, as Zaz,
Tells me everything I need to know.
You put it out into the Zaz. You put it out into the infosphere. Hey, how do I fix?
How to fix
broken-
super
Well,
magic
I was
shit.
imagining like Googling. I
Yeah,
assumed
well,
that
yeah.
people posted about it or
Yeah,
something.
you type it up into the infosphere. You get a lot of like the. Do you remember the how-to basic videos?
Yes.
Yeah. You're looking through them. You click on a couple links, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, repair your own magic items, and it has like, oh, perfect. It's a magical rune of centuries old. As you click the link, and then he's just like doing a bunch of shit and he's writing it down, and then at the end he just starts throwing eggs at the rune, and you're like,
Yeah.
don't think this
I
is
walk
real.
around with a carton of eggs, a blender, and a bat in my hand. I'm like, guys, where are we keeping the runes?
You say that to me, and I'm like, what? What are you doing with
Also,
those?
Timothy, can you help me grab the microwave?
No, I think you need to go sit down.
Well, you know what? You're right. This probably isn't the only way to do it. I'll go see if there's other ways.
Yeah, I hope to God that's not the only way to do it, because we ain't doing it that way. I'm just letting you know right now.
Well, you know what? We'll do whatever it takes. And I just go and look at the infosphere again.
Those are some words said like right before disaster.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Timothy, you search through the infosphere. You're kind of going through like different. You're going to like the third, fourth pages of the infosphere.
Ooh.
You know, like the
I'm finding the forum people actually know what the hell they're talking about.
You're going to like the dark webs and shit, and not just like the first 4 articles, man.
They probably got a 5chan by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They at least have 6chan right now. 6chan, not chin. It's called 6chin actually.
6chin.
Yeah. Because of like the amount of neck beardedness you need to be.
Oh my God.
you need got at least 6 chins. Forget that double chin shit. But yeah, Timothy, you're searching through the infosphere. You're on some like dark web posts. You're just like, all right, whatever. You do look through it. I mean, it is. There's not like a whole lot of like how to repair ancient, millennia old runes, but knowing that and like with the Dejets that the Lin's last words were.
Can I make the assumption that to repair it, I need the jets?
You need the jets and a very steady hand, essentially.
Oh well,
like the jets.
I mean, I can do that.
The jets probably can. The jet is like a magical ore that either like allows magic to flow through it, like almost like electricity, or enhances the like magic within it. So basically, like the only way you can even like remotely repair an item like this that's broken would be the jets, or like some crazy spell that like a theoretical spell as far as I'm aware.
Alright, well, I do know that that merchant on Absalom Station, so I can ask her. That's who I bought the jets from last time.
Yeah, Diamond?
Yeah, forgot what her name was.
Her name is Diamond.
Yep, now I remember.
Little Yoshi.
We also could try to salvage it from my old eyes. I don't know if that's possible.
I think I need more. Well, can I use an engineering check or like a mysticism check to see how much the jets I think I would need?
It would be mysticism.
Mysticism.
I can help you with that. I have shitloads of that.
Yeah, come over here and assist me because I only rolled a 4.
Yeah, and
I walk into Timothy's workshop and I'm just kind of looking at everything and touching everything and being like, "What's that? What's this?"
The whole time I'm like, "Can you not?"
Yeah. And unfortunately, Mason, it would definitely be like a Timothy mysticism check as opposed to like a Zaz mysticism check.
Alright. Well, then I continue doing it.
Yeah, but
so the reason I rolled so bad is because I'm sitting there, I'm trying to look at it, and I'm like, stop!
Stop touching everything. Yeah,
I can't shoot this.
Don't shoot, God!
As you just kind of like leave it to your subconscious, but like
is that a lava head?
Real quick. There's a lot of guns in here. Mason, how big of a gun did you pick up?
A big one.
Okay.
Obviously, the biggest one.
I can barely hold it. I think I'm about to drop it.
Did you? Okay, so did you just pull the trigger?
No, but I have my finger on the trigger and I'm losing my grip.
Do you end up shooting it?
That I cannot determine with words.
Go ahead and make a luck check. D100, Mason.
-1 or not -1?
Yeah, whatever, Mason.
Alright, I'll do it -1 so we can get on a scale of 99.
Yeah. Luckily, it falls. The thing falls. It does not shoot. You do not.
It was close as I pick it up again.
No. It's like one of those like it's like one of those like biometric. Like you have to have like proper grip on it to shoot.
Right.
The trigger reads your DNA before it fires.
Not necessarily like reads your DNA, but like it has to like make full contact with like your palm, you know?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like,
I'll leave it there. I'm like, well, see you later, Timothy. You got some cool stuff in here. I'll let you get back to work.
Please don't ever shoot a gun in here again.
So
I
with
never shot a gun in here before.
Yep, please don't pick up a big gun in here.
with a 34, Mason, you have 11 ranks in mysticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 34.
You mean 42?
No, because it's
No.
you add your ranks to Timothy's check.
Okay, I got you.
So
Gotcha.
with a 34, mysticism check, Timothy. I mean, knowing that like you know the properties of the jets, the rune probably won't look the same. You know,
But as long as it functions the same, I don't really care.
Yeah, it would be like a very high level of skill to like repair it. You know, like
Okay.
you basically have to make sure that like it's almost like it's like solder, like it would be the closest thing to be like soldering, you know, except every point of it's not just like, oh yeah, the wires connect, bam, good, solder that bitch.
Yeah.
It's like every point of the rune has to be like successfully soldered essentially.
Now, if I know where the breaks are, or I can see where all the cracks are and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I make that would fit the rune and hold it in place, and then I can essentially just use it like a mold?
Say it again.
Essentially, like make a mold, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I would like make a mold
In the sense that like yeah, I can make like a holder, put the 3 pieces of the rune in there, and then I could pour the melted digits into it in those cracks to fill it, and I wouldn't have to worry about it moving or anything. You know what I mean?
I would say it is much more close to like soldering than
Okay.
like
filling a
so you
mold.
couldn't just like pour digits over the rune, you know, just like soldering. If you soldered, it's like I'm just gonna just pour solder all over it. It's like just like it would be too much magical flowing through it. Yeah, it wouldn't work right.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, like you would like if you just poured solder on like a motherboard or whatever, you would like fuse everything
Well,
together.
yeah, that motherboard would be fucked, but I mean.
So you definitely don't want this rune to be fucked. Like it is definitely like steady hand, like repair. Like the closest thing would be soldering. So you can definitely make something to like hold the rune together.
Yeah, let's definitely do that then.
You know,
and then that way it helps me to at least stabilize it while I put all this shit on there.
Yeah, and you have like other runes to base everything off of, so you don't have to make a check. Like all of the runes are not
pretty
like,
much the same size, shape, look.
I would say they are pretty much the same size, but not like, you know, if you were like really like measured it, like you know, like you have like a digital caliper, and you're just like, all right, I can like keep going, but you know, like, so it's like a little bit off, but generally they're all the same size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you like put like a digital caliper to it, it'd be like, you know, like millimeters off each one.
Yeah.
But generally they are the same size. So so you can make like a generic rune shape, and then it's like, and I'll just throw it in here and wish for the best.
Exactly. Yep.
But
that is the game plan.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, Timothy. Knowing your engineering checks, you can do that with your feet as your hands are working on the tank. That is no problem for you.
Sounds good. Well, let's do that then.
The 3 days. Is there anything anyone wants to do for the 3 days drop?
I will meditate and try to get visions of what we need to do from Bismuda.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a mysticism check, Mason.
All right, I got that one right here in my history. I think that's the lowest one I've rolled of mysticism so far.
Probably. I don't know, man.
You tell me.
Critically challenged fans. Is this the lowest mysticism check he's ever
this
rolled?
episode.
Oh. I thought you meant like ever.
Period. Deal with it.
I was like, I'm sure you've got a crit fail at least once.
Rolling 40 and higher on this lately.
35. You spend these 3 days meditating. Zaz, you don't get like a, hey, go do this, I got you, dog, like feeling, but you definitely feel like you're on the right path.
Alright.
Is what I'll say.
Cool.
Noki, is there anything you want to do?
Well, I guess like does the same thing happen this time? Like where I go to that place? Or does that not happen?
The first night, you go to sleep, and you're like, all right, as you just have a normal sleep. You do not enter into an astral plane or anything.
Can I try to get to that place again? To the library?
Make me a mysticism check, Noki.
Okay.
That's a something.
That's a 30.
With a 30, Noki, you meditate. You spend like the next day meditating. You and Zaz meditating in your own regards. Unfortunately, you do not enter into the Akashic records.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah.
Looks like we need the rune.
Unfortunately, yeah. Even with Zaz's like, you know, like, okay, here's how you meditate, Noki. That he gave you last time, you do not enter the records.
Cool.
Okay. As the 3 days commence, I'm sure Bioto and Acheron do their own things. You enter into, you land back in Absalom Station, where you have not been in quite some time.
Back streets back, all right.
I start stepping off the ship, and I'll be like, "All right, guys, I'll see y'all later."
Yeah.
And I just go
before the ship is even landed. Before the ship.
Yeah, I'm like stepping out.
Wow, he didn't want to jump out of the ship, and now he's ready to do it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, later, guys. I'll be back.
Like as soon as the ship has slowed down enough to where Zaz feel comfortable, he threw open the door and jumped out of the ship.
I was waiting in front of the door while we were landing. I was like, it's all right. Timothy won't crash.
Yeah.
You have a lot of faith in me, sir.
The second you open the door, you augury into the future. To like, Timothy, if I open this door, will I die? No. You throw open the door and jump out. Pulled a dream Noki. Just jump out the fucking ship.
Yeah, just jump off the ship.
Actually, wouldn't that be a dream, fucking me, Timothy?
I think
because I jumped out first.
I think Timothy and Noki both jumped out.
Yeah.
We did, but
I did agree, and I was like, will I die?
Will I die, though?
But will I die, though?
You hit him with the will I die, and I was like, time to fight.
You're right, yeah. So you
Scientific
pulled a dream
method.
Timothy. You pulled a dream Timothy. Sorry, Noki. And just fucking, will I die though? No? Just jump straight out of the ship.
Bye, guys. Wow, those thrusters are loud. Anyways.
Yeah. As you land.
Does anyone notice him, like, just jump out?
Yeah, a bunch of fucking people notice him jump out.
No. Do any of us notice him just jump out?
I did say bye.
Yeah. You hear Zaz say bye and then walk out, and you're like, whatever.
What the fuck?
I don't think any of you are like at the doors with Zaz. Timothy, you probably would get like a notification like, hey, the doors just opened.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'm gonna get like an override notification. It's gonna be like, "Bay, this doors are trying to open. Can I like force close them or anything?"
No, I'll say Zaz opens the doors, but you get a notification like, "Hey, the doors just opened," and you can close the door.
What the fuck? I'll look on the camera and watch Zaz walk out and be like, "This motherfucker is crazy."
And I just start walking towards wherever Chessex and Saz are.
Chessex and Zaz would be
back.
at the Lore Spire complex.
Alright, I walk over there like a little, what do they call it, like a jig in your step? Is that what it is? Or what is it in your step? You know what I'm talking about. Bounce in my step, yeah.
Pep in
your step, not a jig.
Yeah,
the fuck is a jig in your step? You down there like dancing, dude? Like
yes, like a little, little dance in my step.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zaz, as you begin dancing in your step, you head off.
Do the boat.
You head off to the Lore Spire complex. Okay, and is it? Yeah. Okay. You head off to the Lore Spire complex, where you know that Chisix and Saz are. Before the ship has even touched down,
Yes.
it will be like another minute or so as the ship touches down. Go through all of the safety things, and then the ship touches down successfully. Obviously, everyone else can exit the ship.
One only
now.
hopes.
Wait, so how the fuck did he land?
You just.
I just
out.
walked out.
He
I
jumped,
saw it, and it wasn't a pretty landing. Let me
and
tell you.
If you jump 10 feet,
Nothing
and
I
you're
do is
whoop,
pretty. That's my secret.
He
Mm.
landed into a bottle of a glass of water, like the circus acrobats, and then walked off.
Right. Okay.
I was thinking he just tried to land straight on his feet, and then just kind of fell.
You know what?
The
I don't know,
best-
dude. You
the
should
pep in his
you should
step
have him
is
do an
actually
acrobatics check to
yeah.
see how well he.
Zaz, make a dexterity save or reflex save.
A reflex save.
Yeah, make
Oh,
a
not
reflex
acrobatics.
save. No, I'll say
Damn.
reflex save.
Are you sure it's a save? Because I did it intentionally.
How's your acrobatics? How's your acrobatics?
It would be the same as this,
Okay, yeah, you're good.
or worse than this. So yeah, I'd prefer a save.
Yeah, so the pep in his step.
You know,
Damn,
yeah,
so
since
you-
did it
So you
intentionally.
fucking landed it like a pro. I'm be like, damn. Didn't know
Yeah.
you could do that kind of shit.
I meant to do that.
Apparently. I have a new appreciation for Zaz's ability to fall
To
from long.
leave things as
Yeah.
soon as possible.
No, just to jump from high places.
Oh yeah. Well, we weren't that
And-
high. It was landing.
Yeah. So during its process of landing, yeah, Zaz, you land without taking any damage or anything. As you start whoop whoop, pep in my step.
Yeah. And then Zaz is just like, they should really consider calling that a jig in your step. And then he just walks over there.
Are you sure he's not limping?
Yeah. Yeah, small little limp as you first land, but as you continue walking, you're fine.
So
It's
I'm
impressive.
playing it off.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's the
Yeah, just walk
that's the
it
bounce
off.
in your step.
Just walk it off.
Try not to limp.
There's no crying in baseball. Type
Yeah.
thing. As the
God, that was
rest
really
of the shit.
specific. Baseball.
That's the,
Yeah,
that's,
there's no crying in baseball.
That's
That's
the-
what Dad says.
that's the term.
what
There's
the
no
meme.
crying in baseball.
The meme? What meme?
There's this old meme where you say, I forget how it goes, but you say you can't do, or there's no this and that, and then you say just like Dad said, there's no crying in baseball, and that's the meme part. Is that?
I don't. Yeah, I don't recall that shit
don't
at
worry
all.
about it. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's an old
I
meme.
ain't gonna-
I didn't know that as a meme, Mason. I just know there's no crying in baseball because I played baseball.
Some guy posted it on Twitter and it turned into a meme. But anyways,
Well, that is a very common saying.
Something like that.
There's no crying in baseball.
Really? Because I'd never heard it. I played a lot of
never heard
baseball.
it either.
You
I think
Did
I'm
you
making
ever
this
try
shit
it?
up.
Have you ever played baseball?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, well, I heard
Yeah.
it all the time. Because I
Damn.
would cry all the time.
Because I would cry all the time.
So they would
That's
tell
actually
me.
where the saying came from.
They would tell me.
Oh.
Maybe it's not a saying. Maybe I just heard it a bunch because I would cry.
Because I cried a whole bunch.
And I also play baseball a lot. So, there's no crying in baseball. But
I
anyway,
just thought it was.
regardless of the crying in baseball status, ship lands, everything's fine. Everyone can leave and do whatever they want. Zaz, you are
Alright,
obviously
I'll
a
go
man on
find
this
Diamond.
mission.
Oh, I wanna contact Zaz and ask him to pick up our money for us if we have any money.
Do we know where Lynn is? Is he on here?
Zaz,
Go ahead.
yeah.
and
Oh, I
make
thought you were talking to
a-
Christian.
I'm contacting you.
Go ahead.
How?
Make a
Telephone?
culture check.
Do you not have a telephone, Zaz?
I do. Are you calling
calling
me?
you, yeah.
I don't know what I was prompted with.
I'm
All right, I answered my phone. Then.
calling you. All right, cool. Hey, if you're going to Chisix, can you pick up any of the money?
Sure.
Cool. All right, now I'm gonna go over
That
where
it?
Diamond is.
And then I'm like,
That
oh,
was
he
it.
hung up.
I only call people for very specific reasons. That was it.
All right. So Noki rolled a 36. 31.
But I mean, 36 is fine.
31. On her culture check, you would know that even though it has been several months since y'all have solved the actually, I would probably say it's been at least a year.
Whoa!
Damn.
Since y'all started y'all adventure, I would say it has probably been over a year with all your travel and everything. I think I'm fair to say it. It's been over a year.
Okay.
Especially since
Guys,
y'all
celebrated our birthdays
y'all
together.
spent at least 10 days hunting down Libra Gold. I'll say I'm within my right to say it's been at least a year.
It's true.
You know, I
we
only
did.
recently remembered when my birthday was. We probably skipped it.
Yeah, everyone has at least celebrated their birthday once,
Oh, okay, sick.
or as we call it on in Starfinder, their first day.
Yeah.
But even though it has been over a year since the reptilian court stuff, Lynn is still out, like, doing some bureaucratic stuff. So he is probably not on Absalom Station.
He's probably getting more.
Probably in a jar, to be honest.
Yeah, well, actually,
he definitely is
you're
that.
He's in a jar.
Lynn is officially in a jar.
And
However,
he is on Absalom Station.
yeah, so technically, Lynn is currently on Absalom Station in a jar on y'all's ship because y'all haven't done anything. But with a 31, Chisix, he's also here. He wanted to talk to Chisix.
I don't know what I would say to Chisix.
No,
I know what I would say. I'd say, hey, Chisix, where's Sass?
not Chisix. Not Chisix. Who's the Tserk? That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
I meant Tserk.
I forgot he
He's
was
the
here.
necromancer. He's the shit. What's the planet with all the
The Eox representative.
the Eoxian
Oh,
representative.
he's here?
Yeah, he would still be. Yeah, he like
Why?
court still in session. I don't know.
Oh.
Or-
I actually
yeah.
wanted to go to the church first.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
With the 31, you know that Tserk is here.
Okay.
Chisix also
Oh, wait.
here. But if
Would
you're going to the church
Tserk-
first,
Would Tserk know more than the priest?
Tserk, Saint Litmus probably has definitely has direct knowledge of taking care of ancient artifacts because he had at least 3 ancient artifacts in his possession at all times until they were stolen.
Right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So he would probably have the out of all the people that you guys know, Saint Litmus would probably have the most knowledge about it. Tserk, pretty old, probably does not deal with ancient artifacts as regularly. He's probably that's an ancient artifact, that's pretty cool, but I'm also a zombie.
All right. After
I'm also a zombie.
Also a zombie.
Let me just hit him with that fact real quick.
Yep. Hey, did you guys know that I'm also a zombie?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, so everyone will split up the team. Yeah. Timothy and
Oh
Bioto.
yes,
You
on the
Bioto.
party.
You get Bioto's Timothy, as and Zaz will go to Lower Spire Complex to talk to Saz and Chisix, and
Yeah.
also receive any money if it is owed. We'll start with Zaz because he said so. He got a little bit of a head start and has the shortest distance to walk.
Oh, am I there now?
We'll say I don't think anyone has, and no one saw anything spectacular on their way to. It was just man on a mission, let's go.
Yeah.
Zaz, you get there first.
What do I see when I walk in? I forgot what this place looks like.
As you walk in, it looks completely different from the last time you saw. You were at the Lower Spire Complex. Lower Spire Complex is a multi-level tower, but now one of the floors is specifically for the Starfinder Society. The last time you were actually at the Lord Spire Complex was very early on in your career, in which you talked to Chisix and you met Chisix and Saz for the first time. The last time you were here, just mountains of paperwork and stuff, and Chisix like freaking out.
Has that gotten any better for Chisix?
That has gotten a lot better for Chisix. Hey, what?
It's all computer based now, so now he just sweats while he types.
You gotta get out. I'll help you tomorrow. At least a lot of the paperwork and stuff has like not fallen down, but like has been organized. Having a second hand as of Saz definitely has helped out the process.
Good.
So there's still like like a couple small like piles of paper, but significantly been reduced.
And what is
as you walk
what is
in?
the layout of the room? Is it just like a room with a desk with just six there?
Like first you walk in a room with a small desk that Chisix is kind of like doing some paperwork at. There's a door immediately to his left. In which there's a door, there's like a small hallway past that door, and then like the break room. I think that's only off like the rooms that you guys are at. I don't think you walk in any of the other.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to Chisix and say, "Hey Chisix, have you seen Saz anywhere around here?"
Like Saz is Saz is in the break room right now. He's drinking some coffee. Totally available for like a life-changing revelation or whatever. I'm just doing paperwork.
And I rub my hands together like I'm making a Play-Doh snake.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Play-Doh snakes, as he like brushes aside like a couple of like Play-Doh stress balls that he's made, and then like there's like a couple like Play-Doh stress balls that he's made, but like they haven't been used, so they just like have like hardened into like real balls. And he's just like, but he has just like 8 or 9 of them. He's like, shit. Hold up. Yeah. You guys have a couple credits if you want them. I don't know. You guys.
Come back and get those on my way out.
Yeah.
I think this might take a while.
No, you're good. You're good, Doug. I'm here. I am cool. As he kind of like makes this motion with his hands. He seems pretty relaxed. It's 50-50 chance if Chisix is like freaking the fuck out or if he's just like chilling.
Classic Chisix. Never know with that guy. I say as I walk through the other room.
He's like, yeah, I guess you never know with me. In the other room, you see Saz in his full janitorial outfit with the belt buckle that says Saz, as I am making the picture bigger for all of the fans at home to look at the fam art. That's what it's called. As he's just on his break drinking some coffee, he's like, "Oh, hey Saz, shit, I haven't seen you in a while."
Hey Saz.
What's going
You
on?
mind if I sit down with you?
Nah, I mean, you're good. There's a chair.
I pull out the chair and I sit and I say, I have potentially either really good news or possibly bad news, to be honest. I don't really know until you hear it.
Alright, well, let me hear it, I guess.
The life you think you have is a lie. You, me, and another elf have all had our memories stolen from us. And I recently got mine back. I reach into my shirt pocket that I have,
Okay.
and I pull out whichever pearl I think is his. And I say, if you want to know what your life previously was, you need to break this.
He looks at you with like a stern face. Like, this is probably like the first time you've ever seen Saz with like a not like a yeah, let's go kind of face. He looks at you and he's like, was I the janitor in my last life?
Do I remember that, Christian? Or
Uh,
does Zaz remember
he
that?
probably was not a janitor in his last life.
I'm gonna tell him, I don't think you were.
He's like, well, I mean, if it's, let me ask you this. I mean, like, I'm pretty content with with my life now, he looks at you, is like, is it fucked up shit?
For me, it was, but not knowing was worse.
As you say that, he kind of like looks down at his spray bottle, and he's like, will I be the same person if I look at it?
I can only hope. I think I'm more or less the same person, but I have stronger resolve now. I know what I meant to do.
As you say that, Zaz looks at you and he's like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do, all right.
This needs to be your decision. I'm not going to force you to take this from me.
All right, if that's what I want to do, as he puts out his hand ready for you to bestow upon him whatever you are.
I give it to him and I say, I have a second one of these, and I may not get the chance to deliver it. After you break that, could you tell me if you'd be able to?
As he looks at it, he's like, how? He looks at it like kind of confused. He's like, how do I break it? Is he like?
I used a small mallet,
yeah.
And I don't have that on me. It was actually a friend's mallet. I didn't tell him I used it.
Yeah. As you say that, like he puts it in his mouth and just like bites down on it. As he bites down, like it shatters in his mouth, and as you look at Saz, you actually see like it almost looks like something like shorts out like in his brain, for lack of better words, and you see like a small trail of smoke come out of his ear.
Holy shit.
As he like both hands grab onto his temples as just like this wave of like new information and just like memories flood his body. As he's kind of like doubles over, not in pain, but just like it's not comforting, you know. As he kind of like doubles over, as just like this wave of information hits his brain, as he kind of like knocks it off, and he's like, brother? As he looks at you.
That's me. And I crack a smile.
He smiles as well, and he's like, our father's name was Baz?
I know, right? And I get up to go give him a hug.
He joins you in the hug, and he's like, what the fuck? What a dumb name. As he fully embraces you.
I'm really upset.
All of us have a 3-letter name, even our mom.
Yeah, like as he clenches his head, he's like, that's a, I think so. I don't know what you gave me, but I think my brain hurts. Also,
that's the feeling of freedom.
He looks at you and he's like, yeah, turns out I was a slave, and I also know what that is.
That's right.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but I'm glad you know.
As he looks at you in the eyes and he's like, don't be sorry. Thank you.
Now, Saz, as you know, I've been traveling with the Anarchy Sons for a while on a very important mission. It's drawing to a close, but I might not make it back from that. I need you to find Evo for us, and I need you to give him this. This is his. He's probably going to be resistant to it. Last time I talked to him, he did seem reasonable, but he seemed resolute to fight me, if that makes sense.
As you look at him, he like pulls out his hand, and you see just like this very strong, arcane, like magic, almost as if he's like showing off. Is what it looks like.
Oh,
like he just like presents like this arcane force in his hand as he clenches his fist, and he's like, if he does try, I think I can take him. As he like dispels this like strong like arcane force. He's like, yeah, I can handle it. As he takes
Happy
the pearl,
to hear that. I hand it to him.
he puts it in like a similar shirt pocket as he walks out, and he's like, Chisix, I'm gonna take like a week off of work. And you hear a very faint fuck. As before Chisix can even say anything, you hear the door slam shut, and Saz just walks off on his new mission.
Just like I did. I'm so proud of him as I shed a tear.
Yeah, as you shed a tear in the break room, we will go over to Timothy at Diamond's. Timothy, you have not been on Absalom Station in quite some time.
Yeah.
Is it walking
Been what, a year now?
It's been at least a year, I think I said. Then
Yeah.
you walk around, you're like, holy shit.
Is Diamond Shop still here?
He's like, I hope Diamond hasn't been bought out by Absalom.
That pissed me off a lot, actually.
That would piss me off a lot.
We would be going to war with Abadar Corps right now. This campaign would take a lot longer.
They're like, I could draw this campaign as long as I want if Diamond Shop isn't there anymore. Luckily, Diamond Shop is there, fortunately.
Oh, good.
And she has like a going out of business sign.
Oh.
But you know, you're like, shit. But you know, pretty great discounts going out of business.
Hey, discounts are good.
Discounts are good. As you walk into Diamond Shop, I forgot what exactly was called.
I forgot too, so don't worry about
Diamond Nickety Knacks, as Noki
Sure.
definitely remembers.
Yeah.
You see on the shelves, and you would frequent this shop a lot. You see several like holographic displays of like weapons and such, just all over the shop. As you see a small Yoski, white Yoski with a small little diamond shape, like patch of fur on her skull, like on like the front of her skull. Front of her face. There we go. That's how you say words. She's like, holy shit, Timothy?
Hey, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, you could say that. Look at you, man. I mean, shit, you look like a piece of tinfoil been wrinkled and then like smoothed out, but then wrinkled again.
Yeah, I've been through a couple rough fights recently.
You fucking look like it. What's going on?
You know, just normal shit. Don't really want to get too much into the details of it.
Believe me, I do not want to hear the details of it.
Yeah.
You've been through the ringer. It's fine with me, to be honest.
Let's keep it at that then.
Deal.
I need some digits if you got any. Couple bulk of it I think would suffice.
Yeah, how much bulk?
Was I ever able to determine that, Christian? I know I made a mysticism check for it, but I don't think you ever told me a number.
Definitely, the more bulk, the better. You know, because you could definitely like unsolder, like, you know, to take off some solder and resolder it. So like, the more bulk, the better.
All right. Well, how much are you selling the jets for per bulk right now?
With the going out of business sale, you know what? For you, Timothy, 200 per bulk.
All right. Let's get 10 of it, because I think like per attempt 1 bulk is pretty reasonable, so I can get 10 attempts out of 10 bulk.
Yeah.
Shouldn't need too much bulk per thing. So yeah, let's get 10.
Yeah, fuck it. As she hands you, she like, jets?
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely got. No one fucking buys jets in bulk. As she kind of like, she kind of like scurries off into the back as she's like looking through the back, as she pulls out like she's like these like 10 like, you know, like ingots of jets. And make
like
a perception
the only
check.
one doing this.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Perception is. So did it go through? All right, cool. Yeah, that's a 33. Or actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll use my movement and all that stuff to add 3 more to it. So that's a 36.
Yeah, 36. All right. You see like a small little note, like sticking out, but like within like all the ingots of the jets.
Can I make out what the note says?
If you pulled out the note, yeah.
Can I pull out the note?
Read the note, yeah.
I would like to read the note then.
As you take out and read the note, it says, P.S. Not actually going out of business, just trying to drive up sales.
Oh my gosh, I knew that's what was gonna happen.
I'm gonna look at her and go, nice.
Yeah, 2,000 credits, my guy.
Yep. I'll hand her a stick of 2,000 credits.
And she's like,
And then
oh, would you look at that? Exactly how many credits I need to not go out of business.
Mm-hmm. You know I'm always here for you, Diamond.
And she's like,
Hey, do you have any scrap also?
She looks around, she's like, she looks at you, like square in the eye and she says, you won't need it.
She says, won't need it? Is that what she says?
Yeah, you won't need
I
it.
won't need it? Oh, okay. Okay then. Alright. And lastly, have you heard any rumors about a robotic alpaca recently?
Give me a D100, Curtis.
Okay.
No, Mason, make me a D100, I'm just kidding.
Oh, me. Sure.
I already said it, Mason, I'm sorry.
63?
68.
Ah.
Sorry, Curtis. It's 5 worse.
You had to give me that -1, Mason.
Damn,
Oh,
it could have
sorry.
been so much better.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 69.
She's like, natural, nice. And she looks at you,
Yeah.
she looks at you, she's like, the fuck's an alpaca?
I'm like, sweet. So you haven't seen one. I like it. Alright, well,
I hope
I'm
your
gonna go ahead
alpaca
and
comes
head on
close
out
to the
then.
Final battle.
Help you is
Yeah,
hard,
I'm,
Oh,
I'm
that would
saying
be
help
awesome
us
if it did.
purposefully. Like, I hope it helps us.
help you is a very
Just
large
randomly
request.
shows up.
And
It is a large
you and
request.
Bioto, grab the bulk and head back to the ship, I'm assuming.
Also, what's the click?
Yeah.
Club?
And then I'll start working on it, tinkering with it.
Click Clack Club is a like bar within Absalom Station. Yeah, as you carry like 2 bulk, like 1 in each hand, as Bioto just carries like the remaining 8 bulk, and he's like, I got this.
And I'm like, yep, that's why I built you that little backpack.
He's like, what backpack? As he like tries to look over his shoulders.
That's where like all the bulk is stored. He thinks he's only carrying 2.
No. Bioto's carrying 8, like just 8.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
I put. Oh, just like in his arms?
Yeah,
No,
no.
fuck that shit.
Bioto's
He has it in his
Yeah,
backpack.
Bioto is it's Bioto, man.
Well, I had to make
Bioto
this
is
little ass backpack for him.
Carrying 8 bulk of, and he's like, what backpack? As he like looks around,
Like,
he's like, I have a backpack on. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you before you came here.
He's like,
But I guess you could just carry it in your hands too.
yeah, I got this. As
I mean,
he just continues to
fuck
walk
it,
with
right?
as he continues to walk with the 8 bulk of
The jets just
eight
plainly
bulk
in
of the
view.
jets. Yeah.
Oh man.
Alright, finally we're gonna cut to Noki and Akron as y'all enter into the Swordlight Cathedral, home of Saint Litmus. As you approach the door, you see this like giant wooden wooden door, and you see like these blue and like these stained glass windows of blue and orange, depicting like a sword with like fire kind of emanating from it. The last time y'all were here,
Fire.
the door seemed like humongous, like this is probably like the biggest door you've ever seen. Now that you have experienced the world and everything, the door seems a little bit smaller. As you firmly grab onto the knockers, as you see Akron say like, "What great knockers!"
Indeed.
As he uses his siren abilities to knock on the door. The door is open. As you see a small little like I think he's a dwarf. I don't remember his appearance. Walk out.
Oh, I
with a
thought he
little
was just
cane.
like a humanoid or
You're
some
right.
shit.
Small, yeah, dwarf-sized human. I think is what.
Yeah.
He's just like a very short human. Kind of like hobble out with a cane. And he's like, "Shit, Noki."
Hi, Liddy.
Please do not call me that. That is not my name.
Is his first name Litmus? Or is
Yeah.
that his last name?
Best you know, that's his name. Name is Saint Litmus.
First name Saint.
Yeah, first name Saint, middle name Litmus, last name like the 6th or some shit.
Alright,
I don't have my notes in front of me.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
You look smiling the last time I saw you.
Well, I don't think so. And he's like, you find the cape?
Oh shit.
No.
That's right. We got kind of sidetracked. We got a lot of shit going on. But maybe you can help us out right now.
He's like, I mean, do I have to leave?
Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how much you think you can help.
What's up?
So, we need to put a rune back together. Do you know anything about that?
You should just call it an ancient artifact.
Oh, we need to put an ancient artifact back together.
You probably know that better.
It's not
That'd
a
make more
cape.
sense.
Sorry to burst your bubble there.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
But do you know anything about that, or would you know how to do that?
As he's like, put it, like, I have taken care. He's kind of like thinking about it. He's like, I mean, I've like done some general maintenance on some artifacts and stuff. I haven't really like fixed a rune before. He's like, yeah, I got some like. What kind of damage are we talking about?
Well, it was about yay size, circular, and it was broken into thirds.
Like, were they like very clean breaks, or were they kind of like you got like a needle and just kind of like shattered it?
Yeah, they weren't super clean. It looks like, right? They weren't super clean.
No, not super clean. Like,
No.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, they're
it
pretty
was
jagged.
just- yeah,
It looked like someone, like if you take a hammer to a plate and
and it just quinkadinkly cut it into thirds. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no,
Like-
definitely not clean.
as he kind of like thinks about it, and he's like, yeah, give me a second. As he kind of like hobbles, he kind of like hobbles on, as he pulls out like this little like box, and as you open it, it looks like almost like it almost looks like a calligraphy pen of sorts. And he's like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a special, I guess, like
give me a
artifact
second.
tool. It kind of helps evenly spread out the. I mean, do you have the jets?
We're working on it. I'm sure we do by now.
Yeah, so it kind of like helps evenly distribute the jets around a little bit better than just kind of like your normal soldering iron. Your soldering iron, your magic soldering iron, it's good for like, some stuff, but this magical shit, as he kind of like shakes his box and he's like, you're not gonna get much better than this.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. You think we'll be fine with like our Timothy? I don't know if we need like a super special hand. It should be fine.
And he looks at you and he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know Timothy personally. I mean, like, I could repair, like, some general, go ahead and make me a perception check. I can repair kind of like some, like, general, artifacts and stuff, but,
That's a 19.
with the 19, yeah, you kind of like, as he says that, you kind of like look around and you see, like, as you're like looking around, you're just like, yeah, I kind of like see some of his like repair works. He sees like some of like the like wood pews have been just like magically like repaired back together, and you can like definitely see his like handiwork and stuff. Not like the best handiwork. You're like, He's like, yeah, but like this tool, I mean, it if you don't know what you're doing, you are definitely not going to pull up like a tool like this. You're just gonna like brunt force it kind of deal.
I understand.
But yeah, this is definitely the shit that you're looking for.
All right. Thank you, Litmus. We will bring this back to you as soon as we fix the thing.
Cool. Can you also bring back the cape?
Probably not at the same time, but we'll try to eventually. Do you have any leads on it? Because we sure don't.
He's like, nah, not really.
All right, well.
I mean, like,
we'll do what we can.
Last time I heard it was somewhere on Absalom Station, but I mean, like, I've been asking around, not a whole lot. No, it's somewhere here though, so I mean, I keep my eye out.
All right, well, we will also keep our eye out while we are here.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, deuces.
Gang, gang. Don't forget to take something from the gift shop. Oh, you guys left. Yeah. As you guys head back onto the ship.
Do we remember what the cape does?
The cape...
It lets you walk over things.
The cape acts as a bridge across basically like any surface. So if you
is there like any... is there anywhere we can like find, I don't know, I guess news around the Absalom Station so we can see if there are any like leads?
Go ahead and make me a... How's your culture?
Culture? Good.
Make me a culture.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Oh, wait, we leveled up, by the way, right?
Not officially.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
After I fix the rune, probably.
You can try checking the infosphere to see if there's information if you're looking
if
for
you want to make a separate culture check, Noki, you can.
Okay.
By the way, Jeff, look, I rolled a natural 69 right above what you just posted.
Oh.
Nice.
Natural nice is what Christian said.
Natural nice. 29?
Okay, I had to go check because culture is one of the skills that I can add 6 to, but not at this level.
Oh yeah. As you and Noki are like walking back from the Swordlight Cathedral, you kind of like take the long way and asking people around, like, hey, you know, like, have you seen a cape? Have you seen a kid wearing a cape?
Or anybody walking over a cape, I guess.
Walking over a cape? Sky bridges? I don't know, man.
Yeah, sure. Like, does the cape create?
Yeah, you
so in the
like throw it out, and it's supposed to make like a...
Yeah, so in the history of Ayumide, they like she tossed her cape over like essentially like
a chasm,
like
right?
a chasm. Yeah, there we go. That's the word for it. And she like walked on her cape to the other side. So essentially,
so the cape formed into a bridge.
The cape,
it created.
It was.
Okay, I got
it was. But like that's one of the miracles of Ayumide.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like her cape is worshipped as like a sacred item, essentially.
Doesn't one of us worship Ayumide?
Not Ayumide.
Or someone we know?
I don't think so.
None of us do.
You know,
Oh yeah, Litmus does.
Yeah, I don't think off the top of my head, I don't think anyone else you guys have met worships Ayumide.
None of the guys during the Reptilian Court arc?
I mean, potentially, but like not anyone. I wouldn't say not anyone important. Yeah, most people Julius worships like Sarenrae.
Okay, I think that's who I was thinking of, but that's Sarenrae.
Ayumide and Sarenrae are like pretty closely like related, deity-wise, because Ayumide, she was like one of the last people to like ascend to godship.
Right.
Who like from a human into a god, essentially. But she, in her previous life, was a Sarenrae worshiper. Not in her previous life. In her human life, was a Sarenrae worshiper. So those two religions are kind of like intrinsically tied.
Intertwined.
Yeah, but they are kind of like they are still different religions.
Yes, like Christianity.
Gotcha.
More like Judaism and Christianity. where it's like, yeah, we practice like the same stuff, but Christianity kind of has like the DLC and has a little bit of extra stuff to it.
They got the expansion pack.
DLC.
Yeah, Christianity has that expansion pack and worships a little bit extra stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They also can eat like all the meat.
yeah. But yeah,
It's no longer
Noki and Akron, you talk around the people, just kind of like walking by, back to the ship. It is like definite that the Cape of Ayumide is somewhere in Absalom Station. But
Oh shit! Well, we should find.
yeah, with your roles, you don't really have like a better lead than that, you know. That's what I'll say. So yeah, everyone else currently finds themselves back onto the ship. Yeah. As you back to ship, Bioto drops off the 8 additional bulk of the jets into Timothy's workshop. As everyone else finds themselves back into the kitchen once more into the breach, old friend.
Once more.
That is the quote from someone
Wait,
famous.
I'm still in the Lore Spire complex.
Did you want to leave?
I haven't even talked to Chisix yet.
Sure, you can talk to Chisix.
What? You cut
Talk
out.
to Chisix.
I heard Chisix.
I did?
You talk to Chisix. What do you want to say to him?
Oh. I wanted to say, alright, sorry, I thought that was going to take longer. What's up? Because he wanted to talk to me before I went over to talk to Zaz.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
Saz.
well, I just lost my best worker.
Only for a week, he'll be back. I'm sure.
I'm-
Maybe. I don't know.
I hope. Like, I just lost my best worker. And I got like a mountain worth of paperwork, but outside of that, not much.
Y'all
He's
really
like-
should move to, electric instead of paper by now.
You would think, future and all, we still got. Even if this, you know what? I'm sure. Even if this paper wasn't here, I'm sure there'd be like a holographic paper, like a hologram.
A stack of hard drives or some shit, or solid state drives.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm sure my email will be blowing up. And
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah, I got some. Here's 2,200 credits. As
Oh, thanks.
as he just kind of like throws it like each, as he just throws several credit
Oh,
sticks.
awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, so everyone gets 2,200 credits, except for
I get
Bioto.
back, I'm like, I'm sorry guys, he didn't have any for y'all. Just kidding.
Yeah, as he's like,
So,
yeah.
I get.
As you see him just
Alright.
like
Rounds it down to 600.
frantically like filling out paperwork and shit. He's like, yeah, so you got some credits. You want to break my wrist while you're at it? You just take my best worker, send him on some magical quests.
If you want, I mean, that'd be no issue, but I feel like we shouldn't do that.
No, please don't.
But I feel like for some reason that's an issue.
He's like, please don't. That was my bad. That was sarcasm. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Sorry, Chisix. On the bright side, I don't know if you noticed, but Saz and I have our memories back, so he's probably going to be a different person when he comes back.
He's
than
like,
the one you're used to.
shit. I like the one I was used to.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's happier now.
That's good. I guess.
Yeah. Sorry I screwed you over, but I had to do that. I
He's like,
couldn't live with myself if I didn't do it.
he looks at you and he's like, can you find me another one?
I'm sure you can, I say as I'm closing the door and walking out.
He's like,
Good luck!
he's like, oh no, as the door closes, as you find yourself walking back to the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
As everyone finds themselves back onto the ship.
Alright,
So,
now we're
how'd
back
it
on
go
the
with
ship.
Priesty Boy?
Say it again.
How'd it go with the Saint Litmus?
Oh, it went really good.
I say to the crew.
We got some tools. And I pull out the new box that we have.
Oh, nice. What
As
does
you
it
pull
do?
out, it's like a really old like wooden box, like something that like you probably wouldn't hold like just some generic tools in, at least at this point. And as you open it up, Zaz,
It's a mystery mouse tool that we can use later.
I guess.
Just kidding.
As you open up the box, Zaz, it almost looks like a calligraphy set. But it is specifically for repairing, like,
ancient artifacts.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Have I seen anything like this before? Probably not.
No. You definitely do not have, like, a whole lot of...
I do know that I can read, like, magic runes and stuff, even if I don't speak the language, as part of being a mystic.
There's no, like, runes on it or anything, but it is, like... It's essentially to make, like, a more even, like, a spread, almost.
Is Timothy here?
Yeah, Timothy's currently in his workshop, probably.
Let's go take this to Timbo.
Yeah, as you take it into Timothy's workshop, Timothy, you are currently in the process of like setting up the. You haven't fully started yet.
Okay, good.
As Noki and Akron walk into your office.
Do they say anything when they walk in, or
That's up to
Noki
and Akron.
in like? Yeah, they just walk in and stare
I
at
just
me.
walk in and look at what you're doing. I like sit down
Stare for a while
crisscross on
and
the
go,
floor.
well?
Yeah. I'm gonna like sit down crisscross on the floor and just like stare at you.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep on working then.
Yeah, as you see,
I'm actually pretty used to being stared at while I work because I was a slave for a whole long
Shit.
for like 15 years of my life.
Man.
So
Teresa, you're triggering
people
him.
stare at me all the time.
of course, you're just gonna drop the "I was a slave" card.
Hey, my character was. I mean, what do you want from me?
Yeah,
That is pretty fucked up.
as you like are checking out the like melting of the jets, you're like, all right, like you're like kind of like taking out some of the like stirring, as if you were like actually like melt down like an ingot. You're like, all right, like let me keep it, like let me stir it, make sure all like the impurities, like let me remove them and shit.
Yeah. We scrape the top and all that shit. Yeah.
Scrape the top and shit. Only the purest of impurities. You have just like this like forge kind of swirling around the jets and stuff. Noki, you just blanketly stare at Akron. Not Akron. At
Timothy.
Does he look like he's ready
No,
to
I mean,
start
if you-
yet?
He's not like gonna start like this second, but like
soon?
soon, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely soon.
I'll be like, hey, can you let me know when you're gonna
Hey.
start?
Yeah, here in just a little
Okay.
bit also.
I have something for you.
Okay, what do you have?
I have this box. And I'm gonna hand him the box.
Yeah.
I will open the box.
Oh
I'm gonna
gosh.
like look at him like I'm really excited
is
for him
Step
to
has been
open it.
completed.
What is in the box?
Timothy, as you open the box, it's a penis.
Aw.
Good
And I'm
on
gonna be
you.
like, really?
only in the what do they call them? Fan fiction universe.
Well, in the fan fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember fan fiction.
Yeah, no, no. As you open the box, you see like it looks like a set of like calligraphy tools, and you know what calligraphy
Yeah.
is, but you have definitely like not calligraphied anything.
I'm just like, oh my god, so do you
I'm like,
love it?
Yes, I do. Like looking around, like, what the fuck am I supposed to use this for?
Yeah,
It's
that-
for the rune.
So,
It's
was
supposed to
there a
help
particular reason that you got this for
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
me? And the reason was
I just told you, it's for the rune.
how does this help me with the rune? Am I
It-
supposed to like
It does it better
right?
than your soldering iron.
Can it be used like a soldering iron? I don't
So.
have I ever seen like these exact like tools or anything similar to this to be
Timothy.
used with metal before?
You have not. There is like a almost like an inkwell within this like
Okay.
calligraphy set that you can put like liquid metal into,
Okay.
but you don't know. Like you have not used these kind of tools
Yeah.
before. You know,
So-
you're definitely more used to like soldering iron as opposed to like calligraphy.
Whatever the hell this shit is.
Technically, still a
All right.
tool.
So how
but-
am I supposed to use this, Noki?
So it
I've
looks
never
like
used
a
anything like this
calligraphy
before.
pen. So maybe you use it like a calligraphy pen.
Oh,
As in, like,
shit.
write
Yeah.
the metal
Yeah.
onto it?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, it's genius because he said that it was supposed to make it go smoother. And have you ever seen people with calligraphy write? It's so smooth
Yeah,
and it
that's
flows
true.
so consistently. That's why that's like that. Yo. Mind blown.
All right. I guess I'm gonna
That's
have
why
to
your character has the
practice with
best
this
intelligence out of us.
for a little while.
I have no intelligence.
What did you say? What did you say, Timothy?
I guess I'm gonna have to practice with this a little bit before I
If you
use it on.
want, we can practice with pens and markers first.
Yeah. Sure. Let's.
That way we
let's
don't
do
mess
that.
up
Oh my
brushes.
gosh. Can we get like drawing pens?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can.
Alright, they're gonna color.
Yeah, so as you set the like purify digits machine to like automatic, you're like, all right, I guess we'll try the calligraphy.
This is supposed to work better. I'm okay with it. Let's go for it.
Are we able to find like actual ink and like a
No.
like a paintbrush or something?
Not just like on the ship.
Oh.
You
But I mean, we're at a station. I'm sure
yeah,
we can buy it somewhere.
You can definitely like, attempt to buy like a calligraphy set, or you can just like use the one that you have, like that.
Oh, because we could
Saint
use it
Murders?
as a normal one, right?
You can definitely like attempt to use it like as
Oh, we should
something.
do that.
Is there a chance we're gonna break it while we're practicing with it? Because if so, I don't want to do that.
not unless you fuck up.
So maybe we should start with the pens and the markers first.
Yeah.
You will definitely
much
need to
rather
go
do pens
and
and markers
buy
first.
the pens and markers first. Let me use the restroom. real quick.
Oh, we also don't have pens or markers on the ship?
Not calligraphy pens,
Oh.
nor calligraphy markers.
Well, that's okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go use the restroom too. So, you go shop.
Yes.
So, Biodo, you're like a lizard, huh? That's cool. We're sitting together in the kitchen on the map, so.
of all the things, it's been over a year.
We hardly ever talk. I don't know what to talk about. I'll be like, yes, he
here.
killed Lynn. That's looked fulfilling. It'll probably be better once he can talk back.
Oh yeah. What happened to Reed anyway?
What if we looked for someone who already knew calligraphy, like, really well, and just paid them to fix it?
I don't think it would be the same because it's still a tool and not like a pen.
Yeah.
And it's like a completely different consistency and stuff. I would assume.
Beak.
Who was that?
It's me.
Was that Christian?
Yeah,
Oh, hi, me.
it's me.
Zaz was just talking to Biodo, but he didn't say anything back.
Duh. Whatever you
For
just
obvious reasons.
Whatever you just said, yes.
That's perfect, because I said, so Biodo, you're like a big lizard, huh? That's cool.
He's like, yeah. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so what did your guys come to the conclusion of?
We're going shopping.
Okay. Won't even have to roleplay it. You walk into the nearest general store. You're like, hey, bitch, you got some calligraphy?
That is so
So we're shopping in New York.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And she's like, yeah, bitches love calligraphy. She pulls you a little calligraphy set, 4 credits.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah. Because you just throw them and she hands you a little calligraphy set. Yeah. As you return back to the ship with your new calligraphy set.
Oh, can we also get like markers and crayons?
Yeah. You get like a full
bundle.
the whole bundle, kit and caboodle, for 4 credits. Calligraphy, markers, crayons, everything.
Yes.
As you enter back onto the ship with your calligraphy set.
Can we color on the
Alright, I'm back.
tablecloth now?
Yeah, now you can officially color on the tablecloth. Timothy, go ahead and make me a just straight dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm
gonna have, like, a
usually pretty good at
montage.
dex. Oh yeah, I crit.
Oh,
I fucking
Nice.
crit.
As you like grab onto the calligraphy pen, they're like, all right. As almost like instinctually, you like start like calligraphing words and shit, and you're like, all right.
Yeah, this is pretty easy.
It's like, this is way easier than a soldering iron to like maneuver.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, definitely not you. You definitely would
No,
not have
definitely not me.
first in thought like, yeah, calligraphy pen. Like, that's what we need to evenly distribute. You're like, holy shit, like.
This is some wild shit right
Yeah,
here,
like,
guys.
to the
Have
point
you
where
guys
you're
ever
like-
used one of these things?
To the point where you're like, I should never use a soldering
soldering
iron
iron.
again. Like, holy shit.
I'm like, who did you get this from? Because we're not giving it back.
You know what? He might give it to you if you get him the cape.
Alright, let's go get this man a cape. What kind of a cape does he want?
Iomede's cape.
I'm sure we can. We can't buy that.
No, we
The
have
fuck?
to.
What the fuck
we
you
have to
mean?
find
I
it.
his cape.
It's the
You
last.
crazy?
Let's
It's
just go.
the last one.
They
We
probably
were
have like a
supposed to get
tourist
it.
spot, and they're like, "You guys
We
want
have
to
to
play?"
we were
buy it
supposed
from
to get
his
it.
shop and give it back to him.
That would be a ridiculously
We were
high.
supposed to get it for him, weren't we? Fuck.
You guys, like.
It's been a
okay,
year.
Okay,
You guys find it yet? We're working on it.
we're not like contracted to get Ayumide's cape. It was like,
Hey,
if you guys find it, that'd be great.
I mean,
well,
now
now we
Timothy
have
wants
to
keep
find it. This
thing,
calligraphy
so-
metalworking shit is the fucking.
Speaking of the
The
fucking
bee's
bomb,
knees.
your Dejets is ready, Timothy.
All right, let's fucking do it.
Did Biodo and I just feel an instant level up in the other room while just sipping coffee and alcohol?
Not yet.
I really want coffee.
Oh, okay.
Gotta see
Well,
if
when
I
we do,
fuck it
I'm
up or
gonna
not.
spit it out everywhere like a spit take.
Timothy, go ahead and make me a mysticism check.
Also, while Timothy
Oof,
is
mysticism is a lot
preparing-
worse.
It is a mysticism check.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna add my +3. It's the move. I'm gonna use my movement
Okay.
and all that to get +3 to
Oh.
it. So
Can we
29.
help him?
Yeah.
Help is always appreciated, guys. Just want to throw that out there.
17, 18, 19, 21, 22,
21.
23, 24, that's 25.
A 25 definitely succeeds your help action. How many ranks do you have in mysticism?
16.
Yep,
I
you do
mean,
not have
I'm
16
sorry,
ranks.
I meant 8.
8. She's
out here just like next level zen and shit.
Yeah, I'm a level 16 envoy. 8,
I didn't let y'all know, but I've
34,
always just been like 5 levels above you.
37, right?
I just roll really fast.
If you add 8 to 29, yes, that's 37.
37. You needed a 35 with the calligraphy set.
Yay!
Nice.
As Timothy, you like, I know how to use this shit now. As you like take the, you like fill up the calligraphy pen. As
Mhm.
you like begin, and the reason why it is like much more or easier to because it is not like a straight line of solder. Solder is very much like a point by point type thing. Like,
Yeah.
whereas as opposed to like calligraphy, you are like designed to swirl it around and like move it around. So as
Yeah,
opposed to,
so
like,
it does it
point
a little
by
bit
point,
better with all these
yeah,
jagged cuts and edges and
exactly,
stuff.
yeah. With all these cuts and breaks and stuff, you just like spread almost as if you were just like spreading butter over this rune. But instead of butter, it is the most magical substance known in the Pact Worlds.
So butter.
I'm spreading
So,
pure magic on this
yeah,
bread.
You are essentially, yeah. And every I will say with the 37, I will say it does take 3 bulk worth of digits to like properly fix.
Okay.
You know, it's not like a perfect
fine with
like
me.
oh yeah, I perfectly did every line was perfect the first time. Like you definitely like messed up a couple times and had to like redo like portions
Had
of
to
it.
go back and redo it.
Yeah. But you definitely feel confident with all of your line work and stuff.
Well, he is.
Dude, my
doing
lines
that.
are sexy as
Can I
fuck.
make like a picture of all of us together, like Team Noki?
Not while you're
The Noki
helping.
5.
Oh.
Yeah, it is like an active, like you are like actively helping him with.
I guess I'll help.
But afterwards, yeah, you
Okay.
can definitely spend some time and help make the Noki 5 banner or whatever you wish.
It's gonna look like Sokka's drawing of everybody of Team Avatar.
Yeah, as afterwards, Noki uses the remaining crayons to make a very rudimentary drawing of everyone. But yeah, Timothy, you are fairly confident that the rune is as repaired as you can probably make it.
All right.
What did you?
This is the best I got,
what was your
guys.
natural
Deal with
roll?
it.
Natural roll was not the best.
No, it was actually pretty ass, if we're going to be honest about it.
Yeah, definitely was not. Oh, that was a straight dexterity check. I was like, man, how did he? What do you mean it was ass? It was a 25 or 26. That was dexterity.
Yeah, the straight dex was awesome. The ability check, not so much, because I had 19 to it.
The mysticism check. You can tell Noki this if not. Had it not been for additional assistance, you would have failed.
We are 100% not going to tell
It's okay.
Noki that.
Yeah, you are fully confident.
We have
that,
Timothy's pride to think about here.
Noki, you are fully confident that had you not helped, Timothy would have failed. But yeah, you repaired the rune. You hand it back to Noki, and you can still see like where, because the jets is like a red, like a deep red material. So you have the rune in hand, and you can see like these deep red like grooves almost in it, but it has been like it is flush with the material. You just see like these deep red marks across the material.
I'm gonna go run and show everybody.
Yeah.
I don't and not trip.
Yeah, you do not trip.
Okay.
Make a dexterity check. No, you are confident enough. You can walk like a normal person without tripping. As you show off the runes, as everyone's like, cool.
I do my spit take and go, whoa!
As you do spit take, his builder's like, how do we know it's fixed?
That's a good question.
Give me your power, and I lift it up into the air.
As you lift it up into the air, yeah, you lift it up.
The power
Make me a
of
perception check.
Okay. That's an 18.
With a natural 2 and 18, as you like, give me your power. As you look at it and like, you see like it flicker. You're like, oh shit!
Oh, guys, did you see that?
Everyone else in the room would know that the light was just flickering.
Oh.
The light needs to be replaced.
I saw it. That was cool.
As Timothy, you get a notification that like, hey, light's flickering. You might want to repair that.
I bet I did that. That was the lights probably flickered from the power that it was giving me, because it was taking it from the lights.
As you get a
definitely.
Notification is just like, definitely was lights dying.
Why you gotta shout at me like?
Noki thinks that it's totally the power of the rune.
All right, so it looks like.
Meanwhile, though, some of us know the
guys.
truth.
Yeah. Only Timothy knows the truth. You're like, yeah, it's.
Yeah, so it's working, obviously.
His build was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep, definitely, obviously.
Looks like it's working to me.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I would not know. Why don't we check the map?
Yes.
Damn, Bioto out here being the voice of reason? What the fuck?
He's like, as he sips his coffee, as he pours some more like Irish or Bailey's Irish cream, and he's like, I have my moments. As he takes another.
That's a parrot.
As he takes another sobering sip. Yeah, as you pull out the map, all of the runes are reading the same location.
Cool. Looks like it did work then.
All.
Unless there's like a secret rune in another one of these boxes.
You have left.
That's probably what season 3 is. It's a secret rune. Starfinder and the secrets of the secret rune.
The secrets of the secret rune. No spoilers, Mason.
Sorry. Yeah. Jeffrey, can you edit that out when you listen to this? Thanks.
Yeah, just censor the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole episode. I've been spoiling the next season the whole time.
Yeah, just the whole episode.
Kidding.
Just, you know what? Just don't even post this episode. It's the last episode.
This is only available on our Blu-ray.
Yeah, the deleted scenes are critically challenged. Yeah, is there anything that anyone would like to do? It's still.
Are we level 12?
Nope, not yet. So close.
Well, as soon as we do, I'm going to sleep for 8 hours straight.
Sounds good.
To get all your spell slots and everything.
Around what
To
time?
get my new ability, damn it.
Yeah, it's probably
Noki, you get
around,
the ability too, by the way. It's the dreams of the future.
Yeah, it's probably it's I would say it's evening time. You guys running around and everything,
Would
repairing it.
Tserk be able to help us out with the Lynn situation?
Would
Like, who helped us out last time? It was the gnome, but he didn't
Circus
help us.
helped us a lot, but he doesn't remember the reptilian court.
yeah.
So if we tell him
Oh,
about
that's
reptoids, he'll
right.
freak out.
Yeah. The Akaton representative helped you guys out as well.
I think Len knows about the reptoids still.
Yeah, Lynn definitely knows.
Yeah, he
but
knows.
Lynn isn't
Sure.
here. Oh, do we know where Lynn is?
Well, I just meant that might be dangerous,
With
because
the
now that we
30
know there's all
whatever
these
that you rolled,
Lens.
31, you don't know where Lynn is, you just know he's not on Absalom Station.
I'm gonna call Chisix.
Do you call Chisix? He's like, Noki! Wait, did Zaz give you the money?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Thanks, Chisix.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
What's up?
Damn, what does he think of me?
I just wanted to
Apparently he
ask
thinks
you
that you
if you
don't
knew
give people
where
money.
Lynn was. There's just some things that we wanted to discuss with him about our missions.
As you hear him like frantically scribble on some paper, he's like, No, I haven't really talked to Lynn in the past couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we're like not like.
Oh, I thought y'all were besties. I thought y'all like talked all the time.
No, I like was his ex-secretary, and then he's like, hey, this guy's a good secretary.
Got
When
someone
Starfinder
new.
Society opened up, and then they replaced me with a much more handsome, whatever, Sharon. That's what race I am.
I'm sure there's
I
nobody more
forgot.
handsome than you.
You should see the other guy. As he's like frantically signing out paperwork. He's like, but yeah, I have no idea where Lynn is, unfortunately.
Oh, poop. Do you know who would?
Nope,
Alright then. Thanks.
no problem.
Thanks, Chisix.
Yeah, as he hangs up.
I don't know if I chose Chisix anymore.
Chisix, definitely the final boss.
We're gonna lose miserably to him.
Should we try to find the cave while we're here?
What about while we're here?
Should we try to find the cape while we're here?
Cave while we're here?
Cave.
The cape.
Oh yeah, I mean we might as well.
Alright.
I'm okay with it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
I'm down for getting the cape.
Yeah. So as you guys,
Yeah, we can search for the cape tomorrow.
yeah, if you guys want.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Might as well.
Is there anything else?
I don't want to sleep until I'm about to be level 12. So I want to figure out how to make that happen.
Great question, and with all great questions, hopefully there's answers.
Yeah, you don't know how to be level 12, Mason.
I want to cast augury and say if I go to sleep, will I wake up as level 12?
Oh my
You
god.
have no idea.
Dang it. Oh yeah, I can only see an hour. That's right.
Yeah, so you definitely won't be able to know if you sleep for 8 hours, will you be level 12?
Luckily, he wasted his augury in the evening.
I'm gonna go on Google and be like, how to level up when you find the rune.
Yeah, you look up just a bunch of more how-to basic videos.
I come back with the same pile of shit, but with more stuff now. Like a typewriter that I found somewhere, and some tools from Timothy's workshop, and I go, hey guys, can I borrow the rune you just picked?
I'll be like, no, and why were you in my workshop?
I had to figure out where these were. Right? I didn't have any. I don't even know what this is. I just saw what he did with it.
Please go put it back.
All right, fine. And then I go put it back like the wrong way.
Yeah, as you put it back upside down as it falls into the ground. You guys could definitely put off the finding the cape for tomorrow. Anyone want to do anything specific while you guys spend the rest of the day there?
Wait, do I have any communication spells? I don't think so. Let me just double check. Oh, no, not really. Alright, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna send Chessex an email and say, could you get in touch with me when Saz returns? If Saz returns.
He's like, no problem.
Oh, wait. The Eyes Wide, Agency. They do, like, secret police stuff.
They're like a private eye. I would not say they do police stuff. They do like investigation stuff.
Would they know? Can I ask them?
You can definitely hire them to find
Lynn.
Oh, to find Lynn?
Or who do I want?
Or the cape, maybe?
Or the cape,
I was about to say, you can definitely like subcontract the cape to the Eyes Wide Agency.
But I have friends there, right?
Yeah. You know Watson Locke. And the other
captain
leader.
I forgot her name too, but I remember she was beautiful.
No, that was Kima.
Oh, never mind.
Kima was beautiful. I don't think she's beautiful. I mean, all women are beautiful. But,
oof, Christian, oof.
All women are beautiful. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely subcontract the cape to Watson Locke. They could probably eventually find it if you wanted to continue on to y'all's journey. Also, if you wanted to have them like track down Lynn, they definitely would be able to, but that's up to you if you want, like, what you want to send them to do, essentially. Like, if you are comfortable with them tracking down Lynn, who you believe to be like a...
Is this a place we all know, or is this something only Noki knows?
The Eyes Wide Agency, everyone has a general, like, knowledge of them. Essentially, they're like a detective agency, like a private investigation detective agency, but their, like, methods are a little bit, like, shady and, like, questionable.
Right.
Well, they normally do, like, divination stuff. They normally, like, they kind of, like, rely on like divination or like mind reading techniques for like interrogation. Like instead of like interrogating you, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna read your fucking mind. So like legally, bit of a gray area.
Questionable.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I can do that very thing to the Lynn in a jar if we ever want to do that, but it takes like 10 minutes to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, but like that kind of stuff, they are fully like on board with like that legal gray area, the Eyes Wide Agency, but like typically like outside of that, like they're pretty, like people think they're like pretty sketchy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like people, like we've heard of them, we know Like, is that company well known, or is that one of those things where you come across a Yelp review of something you never heard about, and you're like, well, I won't use them.
I used to.
Yeah, they're pretty like well known because of their infamy. But Noki, everyone would know that Noki also like used to work with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like before Noki was a part of the Anarchy Sun, she was a Eyes Wide Open agent.
That's probably come up sometime.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it has.
So you can definitely like contract them to either find Lynn or to find the Kate, depending on what you wanted to send them to do.
I really want to confront Lynn about this other Lynn and that other Lynn and that other Lynn and all the Lyns, really.
I think basically it's the brain.
Oh, the brain Lynn?
Yeah. Well, I want to confront LaShunton Lynn about the other things and talk to him.
I feel like
because I personally had a connection with him.
And then we should have the Eyes Wide Agency look for the other stuff and then just give us an update whenever they find it.
I feel like
while we track down Lynn.
But I have no idea how to track him. Do you?
Mm-hmm. Go to his little steward's place and be like, hey, where's Lynn?
Yeah.
That's like the best first step in my opinion.
They probably have to know that shit.
Lizard.
I would assume that they do.
He might not even have told anybody where he went, or he might have told them like a false place of where he went. Like, we don't even know what his intentions actually are.
Here's something else we should consider. Do we want to ask the people loyal to him where he is? Because they might report that we're looking for him. Do we want to be discreet about it, or do we not care if he knows?
Also, don't we have his phone number?
I don't know, actually.
I think we
had
did.
a phone number.
I think we did, because I think we were calling him when we were doing that whole investigation thing.
Don't freak out, but you have to get here now.
Yeah.
I remember saying something like that.
We really need to talk to you, like, yeah. I'm sure that we could just do that, and then we know where he is, at least.
You can definitely try.
But he might become suspicious of us if we're contacting him out of the blue, so what are we going to tell him? If we want to keep them...
I mean, we're back at Absalom Station for the first time. We thought we would run into him. So we could use that. Like, oh, hey, like, I thought we would run into you. Don't know if you're in the area. It's been a while.
Stop by Absalom Station and, we missed you, man.
Yeah. I'm all for that, but I do think that Noki should lead the conversation because that was pretty good improv, and I would not have thought to say that.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Do we have Lynn's number? Let's call Lynn.
Alright. As you attempt to call Lynn, no one picks up on the other end.
Now he knows, and we didn't talk to him.
You can definitely attempt to leave a voicemail, yeah?
Oh, well, does it let me?
But yeah, it lets you leave a voicemail.
Okay, I'm just like, oh, hey, Lynn.
Nope, you can attempt.
It's Noki. We're back at Absalom Station. We thought you might be here. Thought we would catch up since it's been a while. But yeah, let us know if you're in town. Bye.
Also, let us know if you're a traitor.
Hang up, guys. Oh.
You hang up.
I didn't say that.
But yeah, let me know if you're a lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Let me know if you're our enemy for sure.
Since he didn't pick up, I feel like he's a threat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, I want to call.
Something's going on.
Lock and Watts.
Yes.
Lock and Key.
Yeah. Lock and Key definitely answer. Lock and Watts also answer. He's like, shit, Noki.
Who?
No, Noki, what's up? It's Watts.
Hey, Watts.
And then you hear like a faint like, Lock's here too.
Ah!
What's up, Noki?
Hey guys, where are you at? What planet are you on?
Absalom Station.
Oh my gosh, no way. Guess what? Guess where I'm at?
This
is a hard question.
There's a lot of planets.
I'm also here.
Oh shit, Noki, what's up?
So, I don't know if you guys are like assigned to anything right now, but if not, we could really use your help tracking somebody down.
Yeah, who do you want to track down?
It might be best if you come over here instead of us talking about it. over the phone.
Sure, yeah, I'm paranoid too, whatever.
Alright, yay! Meet us at our ship.
Cool. As he hangs up, and then you get a text message, where's your ship?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm gonna send him the direction.
As you send your location, these two small Yoskis appear on your ship.
I won in first place!
Cool.
Hey man, he won first place.
I won in first place!
Good job, Xavier.
Because
Dude, he's killing it.
I saw somebody in front of me. Saw 3 people.
It was huge.
Xavier's the best.
Sorry, Noki, that was my little brother. I hope you don't mind. He also tagged along.
That's okay. He won first place. I'm sure.
Yeah, he got first place. He's pretty excited about
dude.
it. He can stay outside of the ship though.
Fucking
you can bring him in.
No, it's okay. He's gonna stay outside the ship. He'll be fine. So what's up, Noki?
So we need to find Lynn, and we haven't been able to find out where he is. I'm not sure if y'all would be able to help us with that.
I mean, is this like a?
I don't need y'all to kill him or anything.
Yeah, but this is like a. We need to find Lynn, like, officially.
No.
Like.
No.
Or like hey, if you guys run
like
into
you know,
Lynn.
if you like accidentally track down his movements and like see where he is and stuff, that would be really
accidentally.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've accidentally
shit.
tracked down plenty of people's movements before.
Yeah, and just see like who, like accidentally see who he's talking to.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I got you, Noki.
Yeah.
If we accidentally
read his mind.
we
Nice
accidentally
location
like
to them.
read all of the steward's minds and like see what he's doing.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And he's
but
like,
you know, it's an accident, so.
yeah, I mean, you know, Watts,
Accidents
he's
happen.
as you see, like Watts, he's just kind of like scratching his fur as he's just kind of like as he's kind of like blanketly like looking around. He's like, Watts has probably accidentally read all your minds already.
What am I thinking?
Holy shit. I would know about that, but okay.
Yeah, you know, you definitely like it. It's not like so. Watts, he
Oh, that's right.
yeah. Watts, you probably don't remember, but Watts, he is like ADHD, like mind reader. He just like reads the surface thoughts of everyone's like mind, but he can't necessarily like. He's like, what are you thinking? So he basically has like detect thoughts on at all times, but he just kind of like bounces from person to person without like intruding like too deep on like your thoughts.
See. I'm pretty sure as an overlord mystic I can detect that.
Yeah. So
That's what I meant.
you feel like small little like probes going into everyone's mind as Watts is kind of like looking back and forth between everyone, following the conversation, but accidentally reading everyone's mind. And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Watts has accidentally read everyone's mind here already. So I'm sure we can accidentally track his movements precisely.
Yeah. Also, just to make sure y'all are safe. Lynn is not who you think he is, so just make sure you're really careful about it.
He's like, all right, sure.
I missed you guys.
I was like, then who are we tracking?
Like, Lynn doesn't think. Yeah, we'll figure it. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We'll start over at the Bastion. And,
Yeah, I mean, just you know, his intentions aren't where they should be.
Shit, that's bad.
Yeah.
All right, we can definitely try to track down his precise movements and locations and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to confront him or anything. Just, you know, keep tabs on him, keep us updated, that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
All right, you want some chicken eggs?
Shit, hell yeah.
Let's give him like a. Do we have like to-go boxes?
I'm sure you do.
We're gonna give him like a to-go box of chicken nuggets.
As you give them some to-go boxes, as they begin eating them viciously as they walk out the door. It's good seeing you again, Noki. Bye.
Viciously,
Goodbye,
Jesus.
goodbye.
Just angry ass.
Yeah, so you hire Eyes Wide Agency to go track down Lynn. Anything else anyone want to do?
Well, I mean, not tonight, but tomorrow I want to start looking for the cave.
Do I want to start looking for the cave? Alright. Noki, as you... sorry, was there anything else anyone wanted to do?
I wanted to ask Biodo if he would help me test a spell.
He's like,
Oh my gosh, is it fireball?
yeah, I'm down. What's up?
No,
Oh, that would be
Biodo
but
wishes it was
we should
Fireball.
test that in action sometime.
He's like, yeah. Fireball,
Oh wait,
I
we're
can
not
take a
level 12
fireball.
yet.
No,
Like, I can
not
take a
yet.
fireball.
I say when we're level 12, I need you to help me test out a spell.
As Biodo's nose
Actually,
starts
no,
bleeding,
wait. This I can still test it out on you with this other version of it.
As Biodo's nose starts bleeding, he's
Um,
like, what?
Yeah, so you know how you're like super duper hard to kill and all that, and like you barely ever bleed, you only ever bled once in your life, none of that other stuff I was talking about was true.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I wanted to see if I could make you easier to hit.
Sure. Biodo definitely, I don't mind getting hit. Wouldn't say, like, I enjoy being hit, but, like, I don't mind it.
Sorry.
Yes.
Hello, can
So,
you
yeah.
hear me? Sorry
Yeah,
about
we
that.
can hear you now.
Yeah, so, yeah, you
Yeah,
can definitely...
I didn't get to hear what you responded with. What did you say?
I said, yeah, you can just, try to hit me, whatever. I'm down.
All right. So here's the thing. We need to figure out how to see how difficult it is to hit you already. If we're able to gauge how difficult or how easier it becomes.
He looks down, he's like,
Do you know a way we could try that?
pretty difficult?
I don't know any spell in the game that tells me someone's AC.
He's like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I made his armor, so I can tell you what his AC is.
Where's Timothy, Biodo? Have you seen him? He's probably in his workshop. Let's go talk to him.
sure.
I knock on the door and say, "Hey, Timothy, we have questions about Biodo's armor.
And what are your questions?
How good is
Could
it?
you, could you tell us how good it is?"
You'll have to give me a moment to find what I believe it was.
As he looks at his receipt, and he's like, I have a 38 armor kinetic and a 37 energy, plus I have my shield.
Yeah, but the shield, it gives him, I think, a standard +1 to everything, and then a +3 to things that he locks onto.
Yeah.
So high end of that's like, what, 44, 42,
So
43?
he's like, so 41
So, like on a scale of
between
1 to
41
100, he'd be
39.
about a 44 to hit.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that since we're getting new stuff, and Christian told us to look up level 15 stuff,
Yeah,
that
but Biodo
made
has
it-
not updated
that
his
means that
sheet.
he would get a new.
Oh,
I know,
well, we don't need to test
if you-
that. I just want to see the difference.
So he's like, right
you know
now,
what I mean?
I would definitely say 41 to 39 to 41.
All right, let me write that down, and I kind of just type it on my wrist.
Sure.
It said 39 to 41.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right, so Biodo, the next thing we need in order to test this is we need to have someone try to hit you, or otherwise we could see if there is a way to measure how good your defenses were after the spell. That would be the safer way.
Just, hey, Zaz, try to hit me.
I'm Zaz.
Yeah,
I'll be casting the spell. I can't hit you during it.
go cast the spell and then try
We
to
would
hit
need
me.
a
get
third
Akron
person.
to hit him.
That one's like,
Alright.
yeehaw.
All right.
He just walks in, he's like,
We-
yeehaw, and then smacks him.
do this in the middle of Timothy's workshop while he's working.
Please don't. I have a shooting range a little further down that I test out my weapons at, so why don't y'all go hit each other over there?
That sounds
Thanks.
great. Can you point me to it?
I point you to it. It's in a room that's adjacent to
Is it this
where we
thing?
currently are.
No,
There's
that's
nothing
the
actually on the
plan.
map that denotes
Oh,
it.
Hang
okay.
on, I'm
Just
missing.
roll
You
with
guys
it.
are in the
Well,
shooting
we're
room.
hypothetically in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's what I'm saying.
I catch Akron up to speed. I say, Biodo is helping me test a spell. so we can
Akron
see,
got
like,
a 39, so that's a miss.
yeah. Okay, so you can't hit him now, but I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell on you, Biodo, and you will freeze up and not be able to do anything. And I want to see exactly how much easier it becomes to hit you. Well, actually, it's a combination of 2 spells. So I summon my little wisp ally to go sit on him, and then I do hold person on him.
Okay.
And what I wanted to test was see, hold person will reduce his dex to 0,
Right.
which will affect his AC, but I don't know by how much it is. So I wanted to see how significant
well, that
it
changes
would be
for
on
everyone.
someone this bulky.
Biodo's dexterity
Yeah,
is only a +1.
But a +0 is a negative modifier, right? Like a -5 or something.
Wait,
Is it-
what?
So
Plus
the
0
actual ability
or-
score dex hits 0, so the modifier is a negative number.
So
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
The dex score goes
that's
to
different.
0?
That's
Damn.
different than a +0 modifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
significantly different.
Yeah.
So I think he has a -5 dex.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was the number is.
And on level up, or if I make him a new armor set, he's not going to get too much more.
Yeah. So
Because a heavy armor-
33
He's only going to get maybe like 2 more.
And then Wisp Ally will reduce his armor by 1 more for
So
1
31.
hit. I think it's only 1. I should check
so
that.
31.
It might be 2.
So yeah, the second one does hit Biodo.
What did he roll for the second one?
The second one, he rolled a
Just a
natural
34?
17, a total 34.
I was gonna say, Akron, could you try a few times to see like your worst hit that can hit him?
Are you just trying to find out like how much negatives you can give him, or what?
I'm trying to figure out
He's
how
trying to
big
kill
of a cripple this is to his AC.
29 misses, 33 hits, 32. I think that hits, 34 hits. I think it's
And
a
before we
31.
couldn't hit him unless we got like a 39, right?
Yeah.
No, it was a 40 something.
Yeah, 41.
Is how much you needed to
41?
hit him.
41, yeah. So 30,
And now you can
31
hit him
will
at
hit.
32? Or you said 31?
A 31 hits, Mason. 32 is a hit.
Okay, cool.
So minimum 31 hits.
So it reduced it by 10 by stacking those
eight.
2 spells.
Yeah, perfect. I am going to undo the spells, and does Biodo need healing?
He's like, no, I'm good.
I have status active, so I'm gonna check for myself
Nah, he's good.
if he needs healing. Okay. Then I'm like, alright, I believe you. I say after I check for myself without telling.
But yeah. Okay. So as you,
Thank
as
you,
the three of you guys,
Biodo and Akron.
as the three of you guys test out the spell, Noki, you fall into. Oh, I zoomed in way too much. You guys didn't see that, but everyone at home probably did. Noki, you enter into a dreamlike state once again, as you find yourself back into the Akashic records.
Oh shit, we're back.
Oh shit, what up? As you drift over to the large area with the runes, you find only 1 rune remains.
Oh my god. It's the moment of truth, guys. We're gonna find out who the fuck this is. Fingers crossed it's somebody good.
It's gonna be your god, and he's gonna be like, psych, you just killed the world. Welcome to season 3.
I'm low key like. No, I'm actually
Y'all,
really
thanks for
nervous
opening the
it's
portal
somebody
for me.
that's gonna fuck us over completely.
Well, whatever happens, I'm sure it will be fun. That's how I look at it.
That's all that matters, and everybody dies.
Yeah.
Alright, I will
Oops.
tap on the rune.
As you tap onto the rune, the final chain holding the door in
I'm
place.
holding my breath.
Yeah, as you hold your breath shatters.
Hold your praise.
As you hold your breath, it shatters, and you see the arcanic symbols of all of the runes, kind of like one at a time, light up. All 6 of the runes. 6, 7 of the runes begin lighting up, and then like the door that currently like held in its place begins shifting as the door finally opens. As the door opens, you see in front of you, just like a blank white canvas, just like nothing, as the Akashic records once were to you. Almost like virtually nothing in this room.
Like behind me, is it still like the Akashic records?
Yeah, like behind you, you can see the Akashic records. As you step past through the threshold into this like void of white, you like look around and you see Akron, Bioto, Timothy, and Zaz all side by side next to you. Everyone else, for a moment, your vision like ends whatever you guys were looking at previously, and you enter into this blank white canvas where all you see is yourselves in front, or each other in front, or next to each other.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
I think
Timothy's like holding tools in his hands or something.
I got like a hammer and a wrench, and I'm like,
whatever you
the
were.
fuck are we, guys?
Whatever you were holding, you are no longer holding.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm still gonna be holding my hands in front of me, like they were gripping something, and I'm just like,
I'll be like, oh, hey guys,
What?
here.
Yeah, as if you were holding on to nothing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as you stand at this blank canvas of a place, Noki reaches out to hold hands with everyone. And
We gonna start singing or something, guys? Like, what's going on here?
I just
No,
feel
we're
like
just
we
gonna
should
have
all.
friendship.
This is okay, guys. You don't understand how many times I've been here. Okay, just hold my fucking hand.
Okay.
Damn, being a
The
little
boss.
aggressive over there.
They don't call it the Timothy Five, I say as I grab both their hands.
as you grab both of their hands,
Maybe they should. I'd be
Yeah,
a little bit
since
more
I'm in
even
between
keel
them.
than this one.
yeah, as you grab both of their hands, let me drop y'all onto the map that oh no, I don't want to reveal anything extra. What? Alright, tell me if you see a blank white area. Not right now. Wrong map.
I do. No, I don't. I see something crazy. Now I see a blank white area.
Okay, that was weird because the pictures on my end, it has a picture of Akron's face as the.
This is actually Akron's thing, not mine.
As you guys look ahead, everyone hears a voice, but everyone except for Noki sees where the voice is coming from.
Everyone
Noki-
except for Noki, so Noki doesn't see it?
No, Noki sees it, everyone else does not see it. Everyone else just hears the
Okay.
voice speak. And as she
Does
looks,
arcane lenses see anything in this room?
unfortunately not.
See.
Only Noki can see what is in this room. Noki, as you stand there holding hands with all of your friends who accept your hands, you see, as you look, it is like, you see almost like a mirror image of you. And you see this Vesk in this like tweed jacket, except her eyes are like glossed over, and you see like galaxies within her eye, as you see like a drawing of an eye on her forehead. Like
Oh
looking-
my god, you're the god.
like
And
looking
her
directly
eyes were
across from
galaxies.
you. And everyone can hear this as she says, "Welcome, Noki."
How far is she away from
She's like right in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
You've done it.
Yeah.
You freed me.
Yeah. Who are you?
My name
I'm like, hold up, you don't know what you freed?
My name is Ella Ruti. I am the goddess of history, magic, and all secrets.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how glad I am that you're not in your Arthotep because I had my doubts.
She's like, nope, I'm not. I am not Nyarlathotep. But you've done it. I knew I have selected my champions correctly. I knew you could free me. Along with, as she points to your friends, some help, of course.
Yes. So,
Um,
I don't know what to do now.
As she looks and she's like, you? Nothing. Me and my friends will take it from here.
Wait, there's more?
As she kind of like makes this gesture behind her, as you see this like pirate female with like a tricorder hat with like a pirate skull, like swashbuckler sword and everything.
Does Zaz see her?
Zaz, you do see Besmuda kind of walk up towards you.
Wow.
And only Zaz sees Besmuda in front of him.
Oh, do I see?
Yeah, Zaz and Noki would see Besmuda. Timothy, you see this like very small, you see this very small like gnomish guy, like a full like 3-piece suit and like these like reading glasses, kind of like walk up to you and look up to you. Only you and Noki see this gnome.
Do I recognize the gnome?
You have no idea who this is.
And I'm like,
you just see this like well-dressed gnome walk up in front of you.
Nice suit, man.
Yeah,
That's definitely Chungus, dude.
No, Chungus lost a lot of weight. No, he is not overweight. He is like a very like well-kept, like he is just old, like
it's
hundreds
Magnus.
of years old.
Magnus the First.
As you look, you see this like human, like white human. He has like this like very loose fitting shirt with like flames all around it and like these like spiked frosted tips. As you see God Fieri walking in front, only Akron sees God Fieri in front of him. And in front of Biodo you see this like very well like military regalia vest, but like his face is just like scarred and like torn to sunders. Step in front of Biodo. Only you and Biodo see this vest. We'll start with you, Noki. You see the goddess in front of you saying, "You've done it. You have freed not only me, but now all of my friends are at their strongest power."
So do you remember what happened now?
What you know as the Gap, there was a battle of gods before it, versus the one you know as Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep released essentially all of his power to imprison and weaken all the gods, including myself. He specifically imprisoned me, and with no one left to counter him directly, as the god of chaos, I am his opposite, the god of truth and knowledge. For a while I would keep him at check, but with his release of power he was able to imprison me and weaken the other gods.
So will he know that you're free now?
He will know, but hopefully y'all will be there to stop him for whatever he is going to unleash.
I thought you said you were gonna do something.
I am. As she says that, she places her thumb right on your forehead, as you can feel like this arcane like almost like arcane like drawing of an eyeball on the middle of your forehead, as you gain the blessings of as you gain the eyes wide open blessing. You gain full access to the Akashic records. You are able to add your expertise dice to all skill checks, and once per day you can cast a vision.
What
the
does
spell
that mean?
vision.
Oh,
You can
it's
go
a
ahead.
spell vision.
Yeah, you can go ahead and look up the spell vision.
Isn't the Akashic Records that thing I've been talking about that breaks the game, where you could just find any shit in the game in there?
It's essentially that,
okay.
but it's essentially like a library of all knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You can access
So it's
it.
not the book of forbidden knowledge. It's
No.
the book of the opposite of forbidden.
The book
the
of
book of
general
forbidden
knowledge. The book of general knowledge. But yeah.
Book of unforbidden knowledge.
Yeah, but there is like a there is a like subclass of mystic that gains access to the Akashic records, and essentially they can like become trained in certain skills at will.
Wow, at will.
Noki,
damn, that's pretty cool.
It's more. Like, I think they have to pick 2 skills like per like rest or something like that. But Noki, you can add your expertise dice to all skill checks.
Whoa.
Yeah. Next, we'll go with Zaz. As you see Bismuda once again, in her full pirate regalia, and she looks at you and she's like, "You did it, kid. You took back what was yours. I couldn't be more proud."
Thank you.
As she's
Felt
like,
good finally putting all that behind me.
yeah, and hell, you even made your first deputy, Saz, go find Evo.
I know he can succeed. He has it in him.
Definitely. Speaking of having it in you, as she looks at you, and she's like, "So this next part, I gotta take something." She's like,
"What are you taking?"
It's no hard feelings. As she like reaches and like plucks out one of your eyes.
Ooh.
So I got it. And he lost.
Which one was it?
Whichever one you want, man.
Left eye, I guess.
Yeah, your left eye.
I want to keep my right eye.
Yeah, as your left eye gets like plucked straight from you, as like an ethereal eye patch covers it.
Oh god.
Strangely enough,
nice.
like you can still see out of the eye patch, but like you are fully aware that there is like a hole where that socket was.
Damn.
Yeah, there we go. You gain. Let me. Oh no, I do not want to show to everyone. Whatever. You get the blessing of Besmuda. Take the will of men.
Take the will of men. That's
once per day when a creature. Oh, sorry.
You can read it. You go. You please read it.
Oh, okay. Once per day, when a creature negates a spell with a successful save, treat the save as a fail instead. That's amazing.
Damn.
Duration is halved. Perfect. Alright, that goes really good with the spell I picked, because Biodo was helping me test Hold Monster. That's how I was going to try to help take down the boss.
Yeah, so once per day, duration's halved, but you can automatically succeed a... if they were to negate it, you can once per day, you can automatically succeed the check.
That's
or
amazing.
have them fail the check.
Shit.
Next,
that's pretty damn good.
Timothy, as you see this small little like gnome kind of like walk up to you.
I want to tell him nice suit.
He's like, "Thank you." As he like reaches up and touches your Abadar core key that has been like mutilated, and he looks at you and he says, "They've hurt you, haven't they?"
Oh, that's probably Abadar.
As he looks and he says, "I have been gone from the church for quite some time." And you see like almost like a tear like begin like forming in his eye, and says, "Abadar Core, they have not been following my teachings. I can tell."
I kind of thought that your teachings would have just been money.
That is not what we are. We are.
You forgot bitches. No.
Yeah, you forgot the bitches.
Yes, my bad.
you forgot the money and
so
the bitches. So
you're Abadar?
I am. He says, "We are a god of commerce, but not of greed."
I can see how greed can definitely take over people when they're all...
Especially if they do not have a god to correctly lead them.
True enough.
As he looks and he kind of like wipes your key a little bit, cleans it up a little bit. He's like, I give you the highest blessing I legally can.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Let me. Yes, I can.
Go ahead and read it.
While legally not an arch-director in the eyes of Abadar Kor, the god Abadar has given you the symbolic title of the Abadar Kor Arch-Director. Along with the title, you will be able to produce up to your character level worth of bulk per day of any metal for the intended use of production of weapons, armors, or items. Wow. With this, hopefully, you one day can create a company which will rival Abadar Kor and perhaps force them to change. Oh, I will. I definitely will.
Along with that, Curtis,
Yes.
it does not cost you anything to make items.
Oh, shit.
Where
Damn.
before it would be like half bulk and half your money.
Yeah.
This is purely just your force of will and everything to create items.
You're a Green
Hell
Lantern
yeah.
now, but with permanent.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
you can, you gain the Abadar Kor promotion to Arch Director blessing. I think that's what
Fuck
it's called.
yeah.
Yeah, promotion of
Does my little Abadar Kor
creation
key
department.
turn blue?
As
it
he
turn
wipes
blue?
it away, the red and skulls and shit like turn blue as he wipes it, and he's like, much better branding for than the skulls. Skulls, little bit too violent for me.
True enough.
As he's like, I hope this will help cure
I think
what
it
has
will.
been
I think it'll help out a
the
lot.
damage that has been done.
Definitely. Thank you for making amends.
It is what we are supposed to do. As he looks up, like he has to like look up at you because he's like probably
Yeah,
comes up to
'cause
like,
he's a
your
little
waist and
gnome.
shit. And he's like, it's what we were always supposed to do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
As he kind of like takes off his reading glasses and cleans them up, and he's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna can you sign this form saying that you are a liable like tax write-off that we can definitely.
I'm gonna start laughing. Be like, yeah, dude, sure.
He's like, all right, cool. Yep, I'm gonna. As he like pulls out like this little calculator from his pocket, and he's like, all right, awesome. Thank you, Timothy.
No, thank you.
Oh, and then you see Noki. You see God Fieri, and this Vesk god talking to Biodo and Akron. But yeah, I'll show you what perks they get. Blessing of Fieri, a blast of flavor. I need to show it to everyone.
A blast of flavor.
Blast
I
of flavor.
Amazing.
like the name.
As a part of
Branding
the
on
move
that shit
action,
right there is top.
He can change the
Awesome.
damage type of his Solarian abilities to any damage type, not just restricted to fire or slashing. But if you
Yeah,
wanted
which
to,
can fuck him sometimes.
yeah, sometimes it can fuck him. But he can now change it to any type of damage he wishes. As
Damn.
Guy Fieri tells him, like, yo, dog, like, you can't just keep yourself to the same spices. You gotta, there's so much out there, man. You gotta, bam! That's Emerald. Legally, I can't do that, but you get it. And then, the blessing of Damashtori, the god of the Vesks. Not like a crazy one, but he gets Fangs of War, +1 bonus per dice for all attacks.
Pretty good.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
especially
is
for
pretty
Biodo.
good.
As,
Yeah.
Damashtori and Guy Fieri impart some words of wisdom to Akron and Biodo. As your goddess Noki looks at you, and you can almost feel like your eyes begin like swirling. Well, not officially changing yet, but you can like feel this power within you growing. As she says, I can definitely see you spending some time in these records, learning all that you can. However, I will warn you that a great power is approaching. You probably do not have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, I think we've been preparing for it. We know shit's about to hit the fan. But we have friends.
You do have friends, and I'm glad you say that. I will be able to reach out and, while my power on your plane is limited, your allies' powers are not. Merely speak their name and call for their aid, and if they can, they shall assist. And everyone does hear that. As she looks and she's like, a great battle is drawing close, Noki. I hope you and your friends are ready.
I hope so too, damn.
And with that, we're going to end today's session.
Cool.
For the penultimate section.
Damn, we're still not level 12.
Yeah. Now everyone is level 12.
Zaz goes to sleep and says, if y'all could figure out how to get me out of here, I'd appreciate that.
Just like lay down on the phone like, Zaz, damn, god damn it. What is wrong with you?
I feel like if I go to sleep, I'll have a new ability when I wake up.
You see Basmuda's like...
There you go, being weird again.
As you see Basmuda, she like tied... Like you can see like she has like your whole like eye and like the whole like cord and shit, and she's like ties it to her belt, and like as you look, you see like several other like eyes attached to her. Like this is not like the first time she has done that, and she's like, "Oh, I'm
gonna be like, you know what? I don't think I can go to sleep."
She looks and she's like,
and I stand back up.
I mean, it's a give and take kind of relationship, man. Like,
it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, I wish there was something else.
I understand.
I wish there was something else I can do.
Oh man.
I think my eye is probably the least what is the word? Inconvenient thing you could take from me, so I am okay with that.
She looks and she's like, "Yeah, I could take your penis." I mean, as she like pulls
that
back,
would kind of ruin my whole gig.
As she like pulls out this like little box, you are like thrusted into you like wake up and you're like, ah. And that's what we'll end the session for today.
All right.
As Zaz wakes up before seeing all of Basmuda's box of penis.